time in Universe Mode history, BrendenPlayz presents to you the biggest event of them all, the Granddaddy. This is Wrestlemania. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WrestleMania. This is the biggest event of the year. My name is BrendenPlayz, and it is great to have you here for the 4th edition of WrestleMania in Universe Mode history. This is the closing show of our 4th season of Universe Mode, and tonight, every championship will be on the line as we settle the score and we find out who can get the big win at the biggest stage of them all. We start things off with the United States Championship match, as our current champion Dean Ambrose must defend against The Miz, Bobby Roode, and Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a fatal 4-way match, and every superstar in this match has been a champion at some point. 3 of them United States champions, Bobby Roode the only one yet to win the US title at some point. But The Miz, well, he recently won the championship going back to just after the Royal Rumble, where, well, The Miz was a little unlucky. He was meant to have a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but he was overshadowed, he was overlooked for somebody else. And to repay The Miz and to say sorry to him, our general manager Christian gave him a title shot in a fatal 4-way match, and much to our surprise, he actually won. But in the rematch, Dean Ambrose would beat The Miz at the Elimination Chamber, and this is The Miz's rematch clause. It's a fatal 4-way again, which may even suit The Miz, considering the first time he won the title was in a fatal 4-way. Well, the first of his 3 opponents is the glorious one. It is Bobby Roode, a man who held the NXT Championship for a long time. He's the greatest NXT champion and has recently moved up to the main roster. Going back a few months ago, around about the TLC time, Bobby Roode has been dealing with Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship. Now that he's moved on from him, he's now turned his attentions to the United States Championship, hoping to land his first major championship before he perhaps steps up and looks to go for the World Championship at some point. Bobby Roode looking to get something on the board here and get his career started on the main roster, and what better way to do so than a championship that has often been used as a stepping stone. You win the US title, or the IC title for that matter, and quite often it gives you the momentum, the confidence, and the ability, the self-belief to be able to go on to get that World Championship around your waist. Superstars like Dolph Ziggler has done it before. Even a CM Punk did it once upon a time. Many more. But it's a championship that I believe is so crucial to the long-term success of a superstar, because what it does is it allows you to learn how to be a champion and how to keep that championship. It turns you into a fighter. This man, he is a fighter. He is Shinsuke Nakamura. And he's a superstar that is well beloved from the WWE Universe. Many want to see him win back that United States Championship. He's already held a few times already. He's a tremendous United States champion, and perhaps when you think about it, he might be one of the best we've ever seen hold the United States Championship. Well, Nakamura has a chance to win it back here tonight. I don't know if this is where Shinsuke Nakamura expected to be, though. Many believe Nakamura was going to be the next breakout superstar on Raw, the next man to take that leap into the World Championship scene, but he hasn't quite got there just yet. He's close, very close. Perhaps one more major championship win here may just put him in contention for that Universal Championship here on Raw. Unfortunately, It's a tricky period of time. The Royal Rumble to WrestleMania period, quite often not many superstars get that opportunity to win that World Championship simply because it's already locked up. The Royal Rumble quite often determines who's going to make it to WrestleMania, and in Monday Night Raw's case, the Elimination Chamber did. So Nakamura only had one chance to strike. He failed at the Elimination Chamber, and he's here tonight. Well, here comes Dean Ambrose, a man who's only 1 from 3 at WrestleMania here in Universe Mode, including that big WrestleMania main event that he had back in season number 2. That was his only win here in Universe Mode. Not a bad one to have. So as it stands, he's got 1 win and 2 losses. Can he make it 2 wins and 2 losses and keep that US title here tonight? Well, Dean Ambrose recently losing the championship, winning it back, I think just kind of sent a bit of a jolt up Dean Ambrose, and just kind of reminding him that there is some strong competition out there and you have to be at your best at all times. And Dean Ambrose did lose that championship in a fatal 4-way match, and he was not pinned or submitted in that match, so he was not involved in the decision. So when he had that rematch against The Miz, he was good enough to beat The Miz. So Dean Ambrose will still be feeling confident, but he'll be a little bit concerned about the fatal 4-way stipulation. I'm sure Ambrose will be trying to stay in that ring at all times and keep an eye on what's going on, as our first match in WrestleMania is underway. And of course, if you want to watch a specific match, if you're watching on YouTube, you can go ahead and do so by checking out the description down below. There is all the match times down there, including some links to check out my social media. You can follow the channel at BrendenPlayz on Twitter, and of course check us out on Facebook. BrendenPlayz is the name over there, and you can follow us there, and you can stay up to date with everything to do with BrendenPlayz that way. And of course, WrestleMania is brought to you by the BrendenPlayz forums. It is your one-stop to go and discuss all things wrestling, movies, TV, sport, much more over there. BrendenPlayz.com/forums, and we have a Discord channel as well. You can find the link on that forum as well. And come along and chat away over on our Discord. You can join the official BrendenPlayz family through the BrendenPlayz forums. Make sure you do that. As now we get back to this matchup here as we start things off with The Miz, Nakamura, Dean Ambrose taking care of Bobby Roode early on. Ambrose now looking to get his hands on The Miz, who, well, let's not forget, recently on Monday Night Raw, The Miz attacked Dean Ambrose in the backstage locker area, and Ambrose, well, arguably can't be 100% here tonight after what happened. As a DDT there by Shinsuke Nakamura. And The Miz obviously feeling as though Dean Ambrose is his prime target, and he made sure that he took care of him before WrestleMania happened. Ambrose will be trying to fight through that pain here tonight. It's certainly interesting because The Miz lost to Dean Ambrose at the Elimination Chamber, so The Miz is obviously going to be feeling concerned that Dean Ambrose could beat him again, so quite clearly singling out Dean as he gets tossed over the top himself. He singled out Dean before WrestleMania and made sure that he took care of him in hopes that, well, if Dean Ambrose isn't in the mix, that he's going to be able to beat Bobby Roode or Shinsuke Nakamura. And arguably, that's going to be a very tough task as well, because Roode and Nakamura are 2 of the great superstars here on Raw, which is already stacked, packed full of great stars. Raw certainly has developed and been able to sign some big names. And that could all change with the upcoming draft coming up after WrestleMania in the beginning of Season 5 of Universe Mode, starting after WrestleMania. So we could be definitely seeing a lot of these great superstars on Raw changing brands. Perhaps heading over to Smackdown and switching things up. And also, what that will mean is superstars from Smackdown will be coming over to Raw. So whoever is the United States Champion will have a lot of new competition coming their way. Certainly makes things very interesting right now. As a leg sweep by Nakamura takes down Roode as Ambrose to the outside. Miz is down as well. Well, this is the period in the match if you're Nakamura where you want to strike. You got the 2 opponents down, and you got 1 man to deal with. And if you can deal with Bobby Roode, you can get himself in a pinning predicament. This is where he might be able to steal a victory. But The Miz is back to his feet now, and Miz targeting Roode. Ambrose back in, coming after Nakamura, and somehow he scouted it out and reversed that and sent Ambrose down instead as Roode with a neck breaker. Down goes The Miz. WrestleMania is jam-packed with some big matches here tonight, including our main event, Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. And let's not forget the big clash, Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor for the WWE Championship. Our 2 headline matchups from Raw and Smackdown. Other big matches tonight include The Undertaker, the streak on the line, taking on Kevin Owens, the desperate Kevin Owens, AJ Styles and John Cena, in a match that will determine which brand will have the first pick in the upcoming draft. Big knee there by Nakamura into Ambrose. Miz taking care of Bobby Roode to the outside as well. And some other matches, of course, the tag titles on the line, the women's championship on the line. The one match I'm still looking forward to as well is the Battle of the Beasts. It's the Beast, Brock Lesnar, and the Monster, Braun Strowman. Two big behemoths going at it. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line for that matchup, and that'll be taking place all later on in the show. It's a jam-packed WrestleMania, so make sure you stick around. There's plenty more to come. Right now, The Miz and Nakamura in the ring. The Miz, connects it with a running knee to Bobby Roode. Speaking of a knee, Nakamura with a Kinshasa to Ambrose, but The Miz quickly breaking that up there, realizing that his dreams of becoming US champion again could have been gone. As a powerbomb there by Nakamura. Miz has struggled to win singles championships here in Universe Mode. His US title reign was his first singles win, singles championship victory. That's why it meant so much to The Miz when he won that championship. So obviously you can tell when he lost it back to Ambrose, he was absolutely devastated. So we'll see how he fares here tonight. It's a fatal four-way. This is what he wanted. This is the type of match that he, well, certainly proved himself to be good at. Taking advantage of opportunities. That's what The Miz does. Bobby Roode slammed back down there by The Miz, who has got a bust and grab now. But Dean Ambrose able to break things up, and Nakamura back in. Coming after Dean one more time. Attempted right hand, missed out there as Dean Ambrose heading back into the ring. Dean Ambrose now has the leg hooked into the suplex. Fisherman suplex there by Dean. The Miz with a few jabs. Now with another left hand strike right to the face of Dean Ambrose. And that is a signature move by The Miz into the corner. As Roode scrambling to get to the ropes. Dean Ambrose still in the game. And now this could be it here. Bobby Roode in a bit of trouble. Kicks out at 2 though. Dean Ambrose went for that haymaker clothesline. The Miz ducked underneath. Now Nakamura coming after the Dean Ambrose, the US champion right now. Bobby Roode signaling out Dean Ambrose as well. Both Roode and Nakamura want a piece of Dean, who gets hung up on the top of the turnbuckle. Face bouncing off of it. As now Dean running Bulldog. Fires back with a big move of his own. Coming after Bobby Roode now himself. But Bobby Roode, after the challenge, after the task, able to counter. Now Dean, look out, this could be it! Dirty D's in the middle of the ring! No one around! This will be it! Dean Ambrose to retain! No! Bobby Roode just kicked out at 2. That was very close. Dean Ambrose with the Dirty D's. That is the absolute pinnacle of a time to do that move, to hit your best shot, because that's when you can win. Nobody around to break things up. But it was not enough to put Roode away, and no surprise considering how tough Bobby Roode has been to beat. Big shoulder there by Roode into The Miz. Despite being in NXT, this is actually Bobby Roode's second WrestleMania match. Last year, he was involved in the pre-show in a Battle Royal match that Bobby Roode actually won. He won the 6-man Battle Royal, including a match that had the likes of Dolph Ziggler and Kurt Angle involved. Bobby Roode was good enough to win that one, as right now using the ropes for leverage. So Bobby Roode competing in his second WrestleMania match. Right now, Bobby Roode will be feeling pretty confident in the situation he's in, as Nakamura lands down on Roode, who has to hang onto the rope to try and stay on his feet. So to win a big WrestleMania match quite early on in your WWE career will have to certainly give you a lot of confidence, and it certainly did. Bobby Roode went on to become a tremendous NXT champion. Despite what you think of him, despite his ways, despite how he goes about his business, one thing is for sure, he was a tough customer to beat and a tremendous competitor. Someone that was just simply unstoppable down in NXT. Right now, he's looking pretty good in this Fatal 4-Way match as Nakamura is down. Dean Ambrose, The Miz, and Roode all in the ring. Bobby Roode gets swept off his feet now, though. And now The Miz heads up to the top of the turnbuckle. Not because he wants to, but because he has to. Dean Ambrose taking him up there. And now the Miz off the top himself with a double axe. Nothing too pretty or fancy from the Miz. Just going to strike you right in the face. Ambrose able to kick out at 2 though. Well, as we said earlier on, this is when you want to strike. So the Miz might be looking to try and hit that skull-crushing finale soon. As he gets hung up on the top of the rope. Stunned off the rope, if you will. Dean Ambrose is down and gets face planted right into the outside of the mat. Bobby Roode drives the Miz into the steel steps. Nakamura heading back into the ring. And Shinsuke, gets shrugged off by Ambrose. And now Dean, this is when he wants to try and eliminate Nakamura. Put him down here. You want to try and strike. As Ambrose firing himself up here. Dean Ambrose in the corner. Here he comes. Right there. Now the Bulldog to follow it up. Dean Ambrose looking the goods right now. Roode and Miz still battling away to the outside. Dean Ambrose has got Nakamura. Picks him up. And hits that fisherman. Hook in the leg. Will this be it? Count of 2. No. Close. So close. As from behind. The Miz strikes with a neck breaker. And Ambrose gets out of there. Well, that was smart from the Miz because Ambrose was fired up. He was about ready, I think, to go for that dirty deeds and make this a win. But unfortunately, he was struck from behind by the Miz. As Bobby Roode now going for it, but no, Miz kicks out. Bobby Roode down to a knee. You don't want to be down to a knee with Nakamura back to his feet because he can strike you with that knee. You're in the prime position for Shinsuke Nakamura. As now Roode driven into the corner. And, blocks the knee there from Shinsuke. And Bobby Roode now. Well, Bobby Roode thinking about the glorious DDT. As, Ambrose broke it up. He made sure that was not happening. And now Dean. Dirty deeds. He broke up the glorious DDT. And he hit one of his own with the dirty deeds. Roode's coming, but he won't get there. Ambrose sneaks in with the dirty deeds and picks up the win. Well, Dean Ambrose makes it 2 from 4 at WrestleMania. 2 wins now to his name. And he's retained the United States Championship. It's a massive win tonight for Dean Ambrose. And he has proven that he might just be ready to head back to the top on Monday Night Raw. It's been a lean season for Dean. But he's made up for lost time. Dean Ambrose with another victory here tonight. This time at the big stage. This time at WrestleMania. Dean Ambrose is slowly getting back to his best. Dean Ambrose still your United States Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm backstage here with John Cena. John, you take on AJ Styles here tonight. What would this victory mean to you and Monday Night Raw? Well, tonight is a big match for me. Tonight, I get a chance to go one-on-one with AJ Styles, one of the great competitors over on Smackdown. But also tonight, I get a chance to represent my brand, Monday Night Raw. A brand that I have been a part of, not for a long period of time, but a period of time that's been very, very difficult. This past season, Monday Night Raw has been invaded by the NWO, and they've been trying to take over Raw. They try to take everything away from us, and I fought with many other superstars to make sure that that would not take place. So I have fought for this brand once already, and I'm prepared to do it again. AJ Styles, I want Monday Night Raw to have the first pick in the upcoming draft. I truly believe after everything Raw has been through that it deserves to have that opportunity. And tonight I'm going to make sure that I give everything I've got. I bring my best to make sure that that happens. And AJ, I hope that you bring your best. And I hope we can give these fans what they deserve, and that is a match for the ages. We now move on to our second contest of the night. The Tag Team Championships of SmackDown will be on the line. We're going to see Cesaro and Sheamus, The Bar, looking to win their first Tag Team Championships together. And they'll have to do it against RhyKO, Randy Orton, and Rhino. This is an intriguing match. Two teams that are at their best right now, both looking to get that big victory here at WrestleMania. Here comes Cesaro's tag team partner. It is Sheamus. A man who's had a lot of success over the years, as has Cesaro. Both men, two of the most successful superstars, you'd have to say, in Universe Mode history. They have been very, very prolific, winning many championships, whether that be singles or tag team championships with various teams. Now come together to form the Bar. And what a team they make. Well, for Sheamus, this is the first time we're seeing him on the main show of WrestleMania. He's been a part of the pre-show in the past, but the first time in his Universe Mode career that he's made it to the big dance on the main card. So Sheamus has finally made it here. Cesaro's been here before, but Sheamus, despite being world champion back in Season 1 and having a lot of success over the years, finally makes it to the main show. Well, here he is, teaming up with Cesaro. What a team they make, and what a team they could be if they can win their tag team championships here tonight, and what a reign they may have. But to do it, they've got to beat the best team right now on SmackDown, without a doubt. It's RhyKO, a team that I could never see pairing up and working, but it has. Rhino and Randy Orton has formed a strange, odd pairing that just seems to click. Rhino a veteran, Randy Orton a veteran, and the experience that they've got coming together, it's worked. Rhino getting a chance to be part of WrestleMania here tonight. I'm sure he'll be quite pleased about that. A man who knows all about WrestleMania. In fact, Randy Orton main evented the first ever WrestleMania in the series. Back in season number 1, Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar went one-on-one for the WWE Championship. On that night, Randy Orton would actually defeat Brock Lesnar and win the WWE Championship. So Randy Orton's looking for a repeat of that occasion. He wants to come here tonight and prove himself on the grandest stage of them all. What a competitor Randy Orton has been. What a star he is. And his singles career has been a little bit, up and down, but what has certainly been very, very good has been his tag team run with Rhino. I think it's almost given him some new life in his career, with a lot of great new superstars emerging here on SmackDown and on Raw for that matter. It's become increasingly difficult for Randy Orton to stay at the top of the mountain. So, instead of looking to continue to be world champion or stay in the mix for the championship, he's decided, okay, let's take a different approach. Let's go and try my hand in the tag team division, something that we don't often see Randy Orton a part of. The focus in the eyes of Sheamus and Cesaro. They are ready for this match, but as are Rhino and Randy Orton. They look pretty confident, and they should be. They've been very, very good. They know each other well. They've been teaming up together for quite some time. The Bar have only really had about 3 or 4 months together as a team here in Universe Mode, but have quickly made a major impact in that short period of time. The confidence is certainly there for both teams. If I was a betting man, you'd probably have to say Randy Orton and Rhino will step up to the occasion. You'd think, considering their past and their history and how good they have been, that's the prize on the line. It's the Tag Team Championships of SmackDown. Rhino and Randy Orton versus the Bar. Here we go. We're on the way. Sheamus starts with a belly-to-belly. Effective way to get things underway here for Sheamus. That pre-show match he had back at Season 2 of WrestleMania, Season 2 of Universe Mode rather, at WrestleMania, was against Batista. A surprise matchup there, but Sheamus and Batista going at it on that occasion. Right hand there by Sheamus, starting off here with Rhino. Plenty to like about this team of Sheamus and Cesaro. As we said earlier on, they're well decorated together as a team. They've had all the singles championships, tag team championships. They've had it all. World Championship for Sheamus, IC US Championships for both men, tag championships. Both have been so incredible. Sheamus now wondering what's the plan for him here. Lining up Rhino for something, as he's got the knee in the midsection of Rhino. And now another boot to follow it up. Well, here's something here for Cesaro, who's about to enter this match, you would think. 0-2 at WrestleMania. So he's had 2 matches at WrestleMania here in Universe Mode, and no victories. That, of course, is for the main show. As, he's taken down there early on by Rhino. So not a great stint to his start to this matchup here for him. So it's a bit of an interesting situation. Not a lot of success here for Sheamus and Cesaro when it comes to WrestleMania. Will that change here tonight? Will it even matter? I mean, big match experience is always crucial. Randy Orton's had it. He's been a part of the WrestleMania main event, obviously. So how big will that be? How much of a factor will that play in their success here tonight? Randy Orton and Cesaro went one-on-one not long ago with Randy Orton getting a victory over Cesaro. So a confidence boost there for Orton and Rhino. There's an elbow there by Orton in the midsection of Cesaro. Cesaro and Sheamus had to win a qualifying match to get here, as he's got him up on the shoulders. Randy Orton, oh, he hits him right there in the neck with a modified neck breaker. Picked him up and just dropping him straight back down. Effective nonetheless there. And momentum is in the favor of RhyKO early on in this match. Rhino now in, and now Rhino, as we said, the surprise package of this season. You know, I don't think many of us would have ever expected Rhino to be one of the top superstars on Smackdown this season, but he has been. And the reason why the tag team came together to begin with is because Rhino actually got, I think, 2 or 3 victories, multiple victories in a row over Randy Orton. That surprised all of us. I don't think we really expected that to happen whatsoever. And Sheamus now back in here, as Sheamus just bowls over Rhino there. 2 big men going at it, and Sheamus again. So if we want to talk about, you know, the upcoming Slammy Awards, which will take place after WrestleMania, I mean, if there is a, you know, the most improved superstar of the season, you'd have to probably say it could go Rhino's way, considering beforehand really not doing a lot. He was a part of the, you know, the singles division, looking to win that IC Championship, a US Championship, not a lot of success there, and all of a sudden he's just had a season to remember. A terrific one with Randy Orton by his side. There's an uppercut there by Sheamus. And at this stage of his career, I don't know if he could ever replicate something like that again. That is truly tremendous and such an accomplishment for him. It'll be hard to do it again in the upcoming Season 5 of Universe Mode, which takes place straight after WrestleMania. The final time, the final match for both these teams in Season number 4. They're looking to finish it off with a bit of a bang. Of course, with the draft coming up, who knows where these teams could lie? Who knows if Rhino and Randy Orton will even be a team if they lose these tag team championships? Will they go their separate ways? Will they look to try and regain those championships? As our attempted right hand gets struck in the midsection. Oh, Randy Orton with the belly to belly taken down. And Orton now back to his feet thanks to Sheamus, and Sheamus has him up. No, Randy from behind. Here we go. Orton slams him down. Well, as we said, Randy Orton has had some of the biggest matches in the history of Universe Mode, including a legendary rivalry with The Rock, Triple H, Brock Lesnar. He had some battles and some wars with those superstars, some of the best you'll ever see. So Randy knows all about the big match, and tonight is a big match for him. And Rhino picks him up by the throat, and with a sit-out bomb, there's Sheamus looking terrific right now. He has the upper hand over Randy Orton at the moment. Up on the shoulders now with the fireman's carry, looking perhaps for the white noise, and he's going to find it. Randy slammed down, and Sheamus has complete control. I'm going to try and drag Orton back towards the center of the ring. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, no, counter 2. Sheamus has looked really good here so far against Randy Orton. Got the advantage right now as Sheamus going to try and drive Orton into the corner. And blocked there by Orton. Sheamus wanted the tag to get Cesaro in, and an uppercut there. Randy Orton now has Cesaro up and slams him down. Well, you gotta like that from Orton. Desperation maybe, but it's effective. Randy might need a tag. Taking a bit of punishment so far. And DDT missed out though. Sheamus connects and drives Orton headfirst into the canvas himself. Now Sheamus going to drive Orton into the corner. Attempted tag again, but Randy continues to find that counter that he's been desperately needing to do. Otherwise, the advantage would certainly be coming the Bar's way. You don't want to give the Bar any sort of advantage in this type of matchup. Two great teams going at it right now. Will we see a new reign begin? Or will RhyKO find a way somehow? As Orton now with a Thesz press. Here comes his right hands. And you really believe if RhyKO are to be successful here tonight, it's going to have to be on the back of Randy Orton. Orton's going to have to get the job done. As now Sheamus has got him up again and slams him down one more time. Randy has been ill-effective so far against Sheamus. How will he fare against Cesaro? He has pinned Cesaro before, so perhaps more likely to get the better of him again here instead of Sheamus. He's looking terrific, the former world champion. Intercontinental champion Sheamus, world champion, now known as the Universal Championship, tag team champion. All he needs is that US title to cap it off. As now he's slammed down by Cesaro as Orton, but he gets a desperation tag, leaps into his corner, and RhyKO comes in now. RhyKO missed that kick though, and that's going to cost him. Cesaro now in the corner, going to try and pummel away here. No, he's going to drive him to the other side of the ring. Here comes Cesaro with that running uppercut into the corner, flew in there and connected flush on the chest. And now another one to follow it up. Cesaro throws RhyKO in the air, hits the uppercut. RhyKO is in grave danger now. Sheamus with a chance to hit the Bro kick and put this one away. RhyKO is down. The cover. RhyKO, will he kick out? Is this the end? No! He gets the shoulder up just. He was fresh enough where one kick to the face, the big Bro kick, was just not enough to put him away. Orton was nowhere to be found, and Sheamus, despite hitting the Bro kick, cannot win this match for his team just yet. And now the bar must reset, regroup. Meanwhile, RhyKO desperately trying to stay in this matchup right now. Randy Orton coming back in the corner. Will RhyKO be able to find the tag? Sheamus now going to pick him up and slam him down one more time. Just when RhyKO was looking okay, Sheamus shuts it down. RhyKO still in the fight here, not giving up. He could try and get a tag here again. Orton, though, he's not looking that great. A little bit ginger himself. I don't know if it's the wisest idea, especially because Sheamus got the complete better of Orton in the first stint that they had together. It's a bit of a risk trying to go back to Randy Orton at this point. Sheamus perhaps would like to go back to Cesaro. Sheamus has got RhyKO right where he wants him though. In the middle of this ring, hurting. RhyKO, oh, try to go for the big haymaker from behind. Where did that come from? A spear! RhyKO to win it for RhyKO to retain, no! And Randy too beaten up to get there in time to save the day. Cesaro swiftly in there, saves it for his team, and now the Bro kick! Orton's out of position. Orton has been hurt as well. He's a bit slow at the moment, a bit sluggish. The Bro kick, and they've done it! Wow! The bar has ended the championship reign of RhyKO. Randy just had nothing in the tank to get there. He couldn't even attempt it. RhyKO hit the spear on Sheamus out of nowhere. Nearly beat him. Sheamus gets up, turns it around, hits the Bro kick, and does get the win. The second Bro does the job. And Sheamus and Cesaro are the new Smackdown Tag Team Champions for the first time together as a team. They have done it. What a win tonight. It is our first title change at WrestleMania, and it's a big one. A very lengthy reign of RhyKO has come to an end. What is their future together? I don't know. But the future right now for SmackDown is Sheamus and Cesaro. Well, we continue on here at WrestleMania, and our next contest will be for the Women's Championship. We're going to have the boss Sasha Banks looking to defend her championship against this woman, Alexa Bliss. She is the winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match, and now Alexa Bliss looks to turn that Royal Rumble victory into a championship victory here at WrestleMania. Well, controversy, no doubt, leading into this matchup. We had a match recently, Nia Jax and Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship. It was quite clearly evident that Alexa Bliss came out to distract Nia Jax, costing her the match. Sasha Banks took advantage, was able to beat Nia Jax due to the distraction. So quite clearly, Alexa Bliss picking and choosing who her opponent was going to be here tonight. She chose Sasha Banks, Will that pay off for her, or will it be a bad call? We'll find out. Meanwhile, Sasha Banks, she's pretty elated by the decision Alexa Bliss made because she gets to be champion for at least a few more weeks. Now, this is the big challenge. Is Sasha Banks good enough to beat Alexa Bliss? Sasha Banks, multiple-time women's champion. Alexa Bliss has never won a women's championship here in Universe Mode. So the question remains, is Alexa Bliss good enough to beat Sasha Banks? I don't know. Sasha Banks has been excellent, and I think she surprised us all when she actually defeated Nia Jax the first time at the Elimination Chamber for the championship. I don't think many of us expected Sasha to walk into that event and beat Nia Jax. I think we're all ready for Jax and Bliss at WrestleMania, and it just hasn't happened. Sasha Banks has swooped in, stolen the Women's Championship away from Nia, fair and square, mind you, and now she has to defend it against Alexa Bliss. This is her moment, Bliss. This is her big event, her big night. She threw out Stephanie McMahon in the Women's Royal Rumble match to win that one. And now she's been waiting for this moment. The first ever Women's Royal Rumble winner now meets Sasha Banks tonight for the Women's Championship of the WWE. That is the prize on the line. Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks. Let's see it. Here we go. And Sasha looking to start off strong here with the double knees. Not a bad way to start things off for Sasha Banks. Just trying to exert her authority early on here. Just make sure that she lets Alexa Bliss know that she's ready for the fight. Bliss will be very nervous early on here, trying to scope out her opponent, because I think Alexa Bliss in the back of her mind will be thinking throughout the entire duration of this match, did she make the right choice? She believes that because Nia Jax, 6 feet tall, double her size and weight, double her size and everything really, was going to be too much for her to overcome. Over a foot taller than Alexa Bliss, it was going to be very, very difficult for Alexa Bliss to find a way to beat Nia Jax. And Alexa Bliss, I really believe her only way she could beat Nia is through submission, and she doesn't exactly have the best submissions in her arsenal. So I don't know how Alexa Bliss was going to beat Nia Jax, and I don't think she knew either. Right now, Alexa won't have to worry about Nia Jax. Instead, we'll worry about Sasha Banks, who does have a submission game to herself. But she utilized the neck breaker and applied the pressure of Nia Jax, using her own weight against her on a couple of occasions. Is now going for the splash, missed out though, as Alexa Bliss able to avoid it. Now Bliss will be able to try and get herself going in this match. Hasn't quite got a lot of offense in just yet. But good to see two of our great women going at it here tonight. The women's division certainly has been elevated over the last, well, I'd say this season of Universe Mode. The women have certainly upped their game. The quality of matches we're seeing has certainly improved, and the women are certainly bringing it to another level. As Alexa with a clothesline to the outside, Sasha Banks goes down, and she's in some pain right now. Alexa looking to continue the momentum here, looking to keep her control. As now the referee continues to count here. Now the neck breaker. Oh no, into the shoulder there of Alexa Bliss. Outside the ring is not where you want to be for Alexa Bliss. You can't win the championship via count out or disqualification. She'll know that in the back of her mind, but she's certainly using this as an advantage right now. As Sasha Banks though countering into the inverted DDT. The count's rising. Sasha is going to throw her back in. Well, both of these women aren't exactly well liked around here. Sasha Banks hasn't really showcased the best role model capabilities that she could have, but tonight she might be the favourite between the two because of Alexa Bliss's heinous actions in recent times, costing Nia Jax. Alexa Bliss not a fan favourite by all means, as now she gets struck there with the inverted DDT. Now she's taunting away. I mean, she's saying bye-bye to a title reign of Sasha Banks. And hello to Alexa Bliss. I don't know, but right now it's Sasha. Oh, a slap right to the face. And Sasha comes back with saying, well, that's a little bit too easy. Take it out the trash is the plan tonight. There's now Alexa. Well, we talked about submissions. Here is one from Alexa. Into the Boston Crab. Sasha nowhere to go. Alexa talking the body of Sasha, who finds a counter. Now she'll try her luck here. Cover, no. Well, interesting strategy by Alexa. And it's a clothesline. Well, it's no secret, Alexa, her moveset pretty limited at times, and she's had to certainly develop a lot more moves. You know, she won the Women's Royal Rumble because you don't really have to focus on submissions or power game or anything like that. You just got to pick and choose your spots and eliminate your opponent over the top of the rope. A one-on-one match is completely different, and this is where Alexa will truly be tested and see how far and how much she truly has improved. And while Sasha Banks, she's been around for a number of years now and had so much success, and she's been so tough to stop. Women's champion in her own right, and surprising us all, getting back to the top, but well deserved. As now Sasha, this is what she used to beat Nia Jax into the big time neck breaker, but doesn't follow it up with a cover. Well, that neck breaker normally followed up there with the legs hooked over the head, and it's very difficult to kick out of. Just ask Nia Jax. Now Sasha into the backstabber, going now for the bank statement, and it's locked in. Bliss, her foot is close to the ropes, but she just doesn't have the height to reach out. It's close, but she's not going to make it. But Bliss, though, countering. The referee, how slow is he? Come on, ref. Oh. Bliss had her down for 3 or more seconds. The referee too slow to react. It's like we've got a grandpa in there. And now Alexa Bliss swept off her feet there with a single leg takedown by Sasha Banks. And that's a big missed opportunity there for Alexa Bliss. A terrific counter of the bank statement. And it could have won her the match, but the referee just didn't even realize. He was too slow to react. Now Sasha's got the cover. Sasha putting her own body weight on Alexa Bliss, but Bliss just able to kick out. Well, you notice the difference there. Nia Jax, all of her body weight used against her. Alexa Bliss much smaller and able to get out of that predicament just a little bit easier than a Nia Jax. But meanwhile, Sasha, sent over the top of the rope there by Bliss. Well, that's a big difference maker in this matchup there, as that neck breaker that Sasha Banks has used has been nullified because it just isn't as effective against Alexa Bliss. The shot to the midsection of Sasha Banks. This match to the outside again. These women are happy to fight outside the ring. As now, no, Alexa missed out there as Sasha Banks avoids. Some plan now for Sasha. Jawbreaker. As she's going to drive Alexa. Maybe Sasha's looking for a count-out victory here. Happy to taunt away while she's puts Alexa Bliss down. The count continues to rise. As now Sasha Banks taking off her feet. Alexa Bliss with a boot. And Bliss is going to run back into the ring. Well, we're getting dangerously close to a count out here. Sasha stirring, trying to get back to her feet now. Alexa Bliss in the ring. Oh, wait a second! That's Nia Jax! Nia Jax is in the ring! And now you can throw it out the door. It's now a disqualification. What's Nia Jax doing here? Nia Jax looking for a bit of payback. Jax now with a Samoan drop. Let's not forget Alexa chose to face Sasha instead of Nia. She cost Nia this opportunity to be at Wrestlemania. And Nia Jax is looking to cost Alexa Bliss's moment with an elbow there. This match has been thrown out into disqualification. And now Jax has her up again. Nia gonna slam her body weight right down on Alexa Bliss. The power of Nia Jax on display. Jax, I don't think she's done yet. She's telling Bliss to get up. Bliss is struggling to her feet. And now she's got her up again. Nia Jax. Boom! A third Samoan drop, and she may have just broken Alexa Bliss in half. Nia Jax, unfortunately not a part of this match here tonight, but she's made it her mission to cost Alexa Bliss. Bliss is hurt. Nia Jax can celebrate. This match is thrown out, and Sasha Banks continues her reign as women's champion. This is over via disqualification. Alexa Bliss loses tonight. A match that will determine who will have the first pick in the upcoming post-WrestleMania draft, it is John Cena versus AJ Styles. Well, this will be good, no doubt about that. John Cena and AJ Styles, two of the great superstars in Universe Mode history. John Cena, three-time champion, world champion here in Universe Mode. AJ Styles recently losing his WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble after having a tremendous reign for a few months there. Now they meet here at WrestleMania. John Cena said it best earlier on. He said, look, this past season, I've been representing Raw. I've been fighting the NWO. I fought them off. I helped take them down to make sure that Raw stayed Monday Night Raw. He did not want to let Raw be changed. So John Cena, he's used to fighting for Raw, and he's got a chance to do it one more time here tonight. Well, Christian, the reason why he picked John Cena was because of his brand loyalty. It was because what he's done for Monday Night Raw, and he believes he's the best man for the job. Well, Edge, on the other hand, he wanted AJ Styles to prove himself. He had to beat a few superstars over the last few weeks, including a match against Rusev, to determine who was going to get this spot here at WrestleMania. AJ Styles, though, he looks fired up and ready to go. Recently lost the WWE Championship to Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble after holding it for a number of months there. He's a King of the Ring winner, NXT Champion, WWE Champion. He is the man. He is the phenomenal one. He is AJ Styles. And tonight, he meets John Cena one-on-one here at WrestleMania. The winner gets the draft pick for their brand. Here we go. Cena and Styles one-on-one. Styles, though, with the right hand to start things off. Looking to hit a suplex on Cena, and will do so, but drops Cena on his head to do that at the same time. AJ Styles with a good start here, and Edge made Styles earn it. Cena earned it on the back of months of loyalty to Raw and passion for his brand, and that's what you want to see out of the superstars. They want to have the best possible show they can. They want to perform the best they can for their brand, and John Cena has done that. So two perfect candidates, two of the great superstars, both without a match at WrestleMania. It made sense for both of them to be selected by their general managers to be a part of this one here tonight. It's a traditional match here in Universe Mode. It's something we normally see every season. Sometimes Raw wins, sometimes Smackdown wins. There's no real clear-cut winner. It's whoever's the better superstar on the day, you'd have to think, and that's going to be the same here tonight. Will it be John Cena's day, or will it be AJ Styles' day? John Cena representing Raw, Styles representing Smackdown. Styles in the blue to showcase that here tonight. Arguably, AJ Styles has reached his peak this season of Universe Mode, but you'd have to wonder, can Styles recover after losing the championship, or will he continue a steady decline? It's hard to win the King of the Ring, or let's not forget he won the Royal Rumble as well. He won the Royal Rumble. He lost it last season's WrestleMania, despite winning the Royal Rumble, a devastating loss to Finn Balor. But Styles, he brushed that off. He won the King of the Ring. He eventually beat Finn Balor at SummerSlam. And then he held the championship up until the Royal Rumble, until Roman Reigns was able to beat him for it. Cena now with a right hand, down goes Styles. The man that he faced at WrestleMania last season is getting a title shot here tonight, Finn Balor. He won the Royal Rumble this season. We'll see that match later on tonight. Right now, Cena and Styles brawling the outside of the ring, and Styles leaping there, connects with a clothesline. Down goes John Cena. AJ Styles looking pretty good at the moment. That's what you want to see from a SmackDown point of view. A fired up AJ Styles, and you have to believe it. You know, it's a bit of a tradition as well. You know, if you scratch your back for the GM, quite often he scratches yours back. So if AJ Styles can help SmackDown and more importantly Edge secure that first draft pick, maybe AJ Styles will get a bit of a reward in return. Could it be a title shot? Maybe something else? We don't know. Maybe a new contract for SmackDown. John Cena right now working the arm of AJ Styles. And John Cena slowly back to his feet. Right hand there by AJ. Now Cena going to be sent over the top. And Styles with a shoulder, connecting on John Cena, and down he goes. Now the count continues by the referee, AJ Styles. Oh, lands down on Cena, who was in the process of rolling out of the way. AJ did connect partially on John Cena. Almost a well-timed roll there by Cena, but Styles just got a bit of him, and enough to keep Cena down as he follows it up with a head bouncing off the apron. Styles risking it all there, and that's what Styles is all about, putting on a show. And he'll do whatever it takes to beat his opponent. He truly is phenomenal in that ring. Styles now with a boot to the back of John Cena. AJ Styles, what's he got thinking? I don't think he knows. He's going to go to the top. Didn't know which corner he wanted to go. He's going to go to the bottom left. AJ Styles going to line him up. Here we go! Corkscrewing lands down there on John Cena. The cover now. 1, 2, and no. Close. Now Cena from behind slams down AJ into a modified neckbreaker. Now a cover of his own. Here's 1. No, can't get 2 or 3. John Cena, nice comeback though. Nice fight back as Styles had the clear upper hand. Cena in a bit of a predicament now as Styles connects with a boot. The knee rather, in the back of John Cena's head. Cena though with an uppercut. And, oh, shoulder attempt. No, missed out. Two great stars going at it. For John Cena, he would love an opportunity for the championship. It's been over 2 years since he's held a world championship here in Universe Mode. Got to go back to season 2 where he was fighting the likes of Batista and The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship at the time, now known as the Universal Championship. Been a long time for John Cena. A long, long time. And Cena will have to believe that he can get back there. A win here tonight over Styles may give him an opportunity against either a Seth Rollins or potentially even a Samoa Joe. Avalanche off the top there. AJ Styles takes down John Cena. And Cena is certainly hurting now. Cover. Kick out though at 1. This is why these superstars like to get in all of these brand versus brand matches, because it generally does have that grand reward at the end of it. Both want to be #1 contenders, both want to be champions, both want to have that opportunity, and they will get there if they can win for their brand. But the problem is, one of them could be drafted away. That's the other issue they have. Styles could be heading to Raw, Cena could be heading to Smackdown. Styles now with the Styles Clash, but you can see Cena just got his hand underneath the rope. Referee had to cause the break. Well, that's why I wasn't getting too excited, because I just noticed Cena was getting close to the ropes there, and Styles unable to put Cena away, but there's a major strike there by AJ. Cena may be in some trouble, trying to fight back with a suplex. Can't quite do it. Styles with the block. Now Styles has Cena up, but Cena now into the inverted DDT. Great back and forth exchange right there as now Cena in the cover. Hooks that leg. Will this be it? No account. I believe that was just 1. Very close to 2, but doesn't matter, of course. Not anywhere near 3. Now Cena. Well, he took the Styles Clash. Now looking to take it to AJ Styles himself with his 5-knuckle shuffle right there on the forehead, connecting flush. Now Cena, will he be able to put Styles away here? Lining him up, go for the AA. He's got it! Cena with the AA. Cover. 1, 2, and no! Styles kicked out at 2. Well, Cena fires a big shot of his own, and he's unable to put AJ away. 1 apiece now. The Styles Clash ineffective thanks to the ropes, but the AA was a clear kick out by Styles. Here's the cover now. AJ hooks the leg, can only get 2 again. I have to be a little bit more worried if I'm Cena, because Styles with a clear kick out. Styles now the 1916. Taking a page out of Finn Balor's book there, and now he's got him up here looking to drive that knee into the back of his head one more time. Cena is down, and he might be unconscious. Who knows? That knee got him really badly in the back of his head, and oh, jeez, that was close to 3. 2.5 at least for AJ Styles this time. Styles looking to back it up here, looking to go for one more shot here. Another Styles Clash could be coming, and he's going for it. Styles Into the Styles Clash. He's got it. Yes! Styles Clash. Cover in the center of the ring. Cena's in trouble, but Cena kicked out at 2. Oh, it's close. Both men giving everything they've got. The Styles Clash this time. The ropes don't save Cena. He had to earn it. And now, into the 450. Sprung off the ropes. Spring it up again. Styles putting on a show. But Cena trying to hang in there. Trying to stay in it. And now John Cena looking for the fisherman. Missed out though. Styles. Northern Lights himself. Cena's hurting. AJ drops the knee. The pace that AJ is going at, Cena just can't quite match it. And Cena is struggling to keep up, and AJ Styles continues just to keep on going ahead. Styles going to test out Cena now. Put a bit of pressure on, perhaps catch his breath at the same time. Cena kick out at 2. Not a bad idea from AJ. Just keep the pressure on Cena and just allow yourself a chance just to recover. Take that little breather. Styles has got Cena up on the shoulders again. Fireman's carry, bounces him off the turnbuckle. Cena is exhausted. Cena running on fumes, is he? Belly to belly, missed out. Styles again with a counter. AJ's has got a counter for absolutely everything. Cena getting a bit of reality check here. Styles is on another level at the moment. Cena's going to have to dig deep and go to that next level himself. He's going to have to try and change gear. Styles wearing down the leg of Cena. Maybe the calf crusher is potentially on his mind. Hooks that leg, making it even harder for him to kick out now with a damaged leg. And a kick out now at 2. Well, this is a perfectionist performance by AJ Styles. How good is he performing right now? Well, there's a reason why they call him phenomenal. He's showing us right now. There's a reason why he's had all the success he's had this season. He is tremendous right now, but he's looking good, but he's got to finish it off. Don't allow John Cena to get back in this match. Cena, he can beat you. He's beaten many of the best. And is now up on the shoulders, perhaps a crucifix, but no. Cena able to counter. And John Cena now looking to flip through and into the bomb himself. Styles is down. Cena can't hang on for the cover though. But what it does do is give Cena a few seconds just to refocus, catch his breath, and just regroup. And that's exactly what he does. Now, he's going to go back to what he knows best, the 5-knuckle shuffle. AJ with the boot though. Not going to let it happen. And now Styles into the calf crusher. But Cena, again, close to the ropes. Referee says for Styles to break it. But geez, a calf crusher in the middle of the ring after what AJ's done to the legs of Cena. Has been chopping down Cena this whole match. I think it could be enough to make John Cena tap, something that Cena rarely, if ever, does. Jawbreaker there by Cena. Attempted right hand. Styles fires back. And AJ has got Cena. Hooks the arm and now slams him head first. John Cena is hurting. AJ Styles putting on a clinic. Snapmare takedown. And now Styles will look to slow it down just a tad. But Cena, he's not willing to do that. He's not willing to let AJ Styles regain his focus and breath. Cena's going to try and fight back here. John Cena's got AJ up. Looking for a powerbomb maybe. Styles though with some right hands. Able to counter. John Cena going to try for the flip through again. Can he go for the sunset flip? Yes! John Cena. He's been going to that many times here tonight. It's been his main focus. When we try to follow it up with a calf crutch, with a 5-knuckle shuffle rather. And now John Cena into the STF. Referee is in our way. We can't quite see. We can see AJ Styles' hand. We can see he's in a lot of pain right now. John Cena though. Cena's going to go for the cover instead. Couldn't get the tap out. Has he got Styles out cold? No. And Cena, he can't believe it. He cannot believe what's going on. He thought he had Styles there. Now Cena, this may do it. AA! Can he steal it? John Cena with the AA. The hook of the leg. Styles is in trouble. No, the shoulder is up, and Raw still hasn't got that first pick. Raw Cena, Smackdown Styles. We forget about the fact that it's about the pick. We're just focusing on a tremendous match between the two. Both men giving it their all, knowing what's at stake here. But it is about the first pick in the upcoming draft, which takes place straight after WrestleMania. And the next time we come your way in Universe Mode, the Calf Crusher again, but Cena close to the rope. Styles just rolling Cena too close to those ropes, causing the break before we can really readjust. Cena up again. Styles can't take advantage. Now Cena looking for that fisherman, connecting. John Cena, can he mount this comeback? Can he steal it from Styles, who's looked tremendous for majority of it? Styles slammed down. Cena right hand blocked by AJ. AJ with one of his own. AJ Styles now. No! Face first. Down he goes. Cena with a cover. Referee slow again. The count? No. John Cena wondering what more does he have to do. The AA hasn't worked. The 5-knuckle shuffle hasn't worked. What does Cena do? Does he try and take him off with the avalanche AA? That super AA as we like to call it. Does he go for that? Is that what John Cena has to do to put a phenomenal star like AJ Styles down? It may be. But can he find it? AJ Styles putting more and more pressure on him. As Cena, wow, launched down hard. The body of Cena, it must be in a world of pain. And now for the first time, Styles wants the phenomenal forearm. He's gone for it and connecting. Phenomenal forearm by Styles. Will this be it? Count of 2. He got it. AJ Styles defeats John Cena. He shut down the comeback. Cena was almost on his way back to winning this match and stealing it from AJ. But AJ Styles, he found an extra move that he hadn't done in the match yet. And it's an effective one, the phenomenal forearm. What a match between two tremendous superstars. What a match between AJ Styles and John Cena. But what this means though, ladies and gentlemen, is that Smackdown has secured the first pick in the post-WrestleMania draft. Who knows? John Cena, he might be the one they choose. He could be coming to SmackDown. What a win. What a win by AJ. What a match here at WrestleMania. There's still so much more to come. AJ Styles gets it done, and with that victory, if Styles remains on SmackDown, you have to think he's going to be back in the title conversation very, very soon. Samoa Joe. We've been up and down the road together. We've been allies, we've been friends, we've been tag team partners. We've been through thick and thin together. And now, as soon as the Universal Championship gets in our way, Samoa Joe decides that everything we've done together is not worth it anymore. He would rather be Universal Champion than be my friend or be my ally. And I get that, I truly do, because after the year that Samoa Joe has had, I would do anything it took to win the Universal Championship. Samoa Joe, he was the Money in the Bank holder. That's a guaranteed win. But Samoa Joe found a way to lose. And then when Samoa Joe had another rematch, he lost again. And then when Joe and I, we fought in the final of the TLC Universal Championship tournament, I beat him. I proved that I'm the better man between Samoa Joe and I went to shake his hand and Samoa Joe laid me out. And ever since, Samoa Joe has been on a path to take me down on a mission to end my championship reign and start one of his own. Well, Samoa Joe, tonight, I'm not giving up without a fight. I'm going to give everything I've got. I'm going to lay everything in the ring because tonight we are main event of WrestleMania. This is the biggest match of my life, and I'm going to make sure that I walk in and I walk out of WrestleMania as the Universal Champion. Well, certainly a fired up Seth Rollins appearing there, and he is ready to take on Samoa Joe, what has become a bitter rivalry between the two, with Samoa Joe embracing the Rage. Well, tonight we will see Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson go up against the Hardy Boys, and this has also been a tough rivalry as well. The Hardy Boys spent months chasing Gallows and Anderson for those tag team championships, only to finally get that shot at the Royal Rumble, and they were successful, beating Gallows and Anderson, ending an historic reign by Gallows and Anderson, which started back at WrestleMania last season. Well, they're back here at WrestleMania, and the club, Gallows and Anderson, are here to beat the Hardy Boys and win back those Raw Tag Team Championships. This is it. Well, we've been told there will be a late change to this match. We're being told that this match is becoming a tornado tag team match. So a different element has been added as a late change here by our Raw General Manager Christian. He said, look, that Smackdown tag team match earlier on, he was pretty impressed by, but let's spice it up. Let's do something a little bit different. Let's make ours a tornado tag team match and be a little bit different from the competition. So, Christian, a late change. How will this affect this match? Well, in my opinion, it's only going to benefit the Hardy Boys. The speed and quickness of the Hardy Boys might be a little bit too much to handle. They can't really slow it down, Gallows and Anderson. They can't really beat up the Hardy Boys as easy. Can't take advantage of the frequent tags in and out, which has been one of the keys to their success over the last year. Matt and Jeff Hardy are here. They're the Raw Tag Team Champions. They're looking to defend here tonight. Gallows and Anderson beat the Revival at the Elimination Chamber to earn this opportunity, get themselves this rematch that, truthfully told, they were entitled to. They should have had a rematch anyways, but our General Manager Christian said, look, you've got to earn it. If you want another shot, you've got to re-earn it. And they had to do that in the Chamber, and they were successful in doing so. Big Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, here in the ring, both look ready to go. Gallows fired up. Matt and Jeff, what great competitors they have been, and their return has been fun to watch and has also been a successful one for them. You have to wonder, though, how long will these two look to stay as a tag team? Will they like to go their separate ways as singles competitors, or will they be happy to stay together and see how long this can go for? The Hardy Boys, though, what a team, and they will always be tough to beat no matter what stage they're at in their career, whether it was the beginning, the middle, or the end. We don't know where the end is, but they're up there in age at the moment. They certainly are veterans, and they're showing us that despite their age, they've still got what it takes. They still can do it at the highest quality, and they can still hang with the new competition here in the WWE as we're underway. Matt Hardy after Anderson, Jeff after Luke Gallows. Tornado tag team match for the Raw Tag titles. A late change, as I said, and perhaps has thrown all the preparation from both teams out the window, which is why I kind of like this change, because any ideas and the strategies that they would have had, well, you got to change them on the fly. Let's see truly who is the best team. No preparation to prepare for this style of match. You just got to go out there and do it. Right hand there by Gallows is now Jeff Hardy striking Luke Gallows in the back of the leg. And Matt Hardy with a leg drop onto Anderson. Gallows picked up by Jeff, but Gallows too big, finds a counter, and now the right hand to the midsection of Jeff. Matt Hardy picks up Anderson, but gets swept off his feet for his troubles. The chaotic nature of a tornado tag, you'd have to think would suit the Hardys, but at the moment, Gallows and Anderson, they're in control. The key to a victory here is throw one member of the team out of the ring. Get him out of there, make a 2-on-1 if you can. Any handicap situation will be so crucial. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy both down at the moment. The club in control, but Anderson off his feet there as Matt Hardy back up, Jeff's up as well. So, things have changed already here. As Jeff lands down there on the leg of Gallows, trying to perhaps take the power out of the game for Luke Gallows. There's now a brainbuster there by Carl Anderson. Gallows and Anderson, such a successful team over in Japan, coming here to the WWE and having success here themselves. Once a part of the Balor Club, which turned into just the club. Formed with AJ Styles and Finn Balor at one point. And they've separated from AJ due to AJ Styles changing brands, but they've still been able to have the same success without AJ Styles. And that's a true testament to their ability As now running senton there by Anderson. You might look for a second. He will. He finds it as well. And Hardy with a clothesline. Down goes Gallows. And perhaps a 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Hardy Boys. Jeff Hardy now with a counter. Matt Hardy on the outside of the ring. Welcome to the outside, says Luke Gallows. He kicks his head off almost. That big boot connecting flush on the face. As now Jeff Hardy, atomic drop. Looking for the leg drop. Follows it up. Leg drop and another one. The boot to follow it up as well. Classic Jeff Hardy on display there. Jeff Hardy now. Twist of fate. This could be it. Jeff to beat Carl Anderson, but doesn't go for the cover. It's all Anderson with a thump to the eye. Referee didn't see it. As now, Jeff Hardy trying to stay away from Gallows and Anderson at the moment as he finds a DDT. Matt Hardy now has to deal with Gallows, who picks him up. Gallows could have had a chance at Jeff Hardy as well, but instead Matt coming after Gallows there. Jeff Hardy going to the top. This is never good. You never want to be on the top with Jeff Hardy around. As now Jeff looks for the other corner. Carl Anderson is down. Jeff Hardy. Oh, he wanted it, but Anderson just rolled out of the way in time. So close. Jeff looking for that swanton bomb. If he finds it, it's game over. Now Jeff, head first. Down goes Anderson. Matt Hardy getting struck into the midsection. And oh, a slap right to the jaw. Open-handed right hand. And got him right on the jaw to Luke Gallows. Jeff Hardy now to the top. Will he find the swanton? Oh, he went for it, but he missed. Anderson out of the way. Gallows picks up Hardy and takes him down there. And oh, this could be it. No! As Jeff Hardy able to get there and save the day. Jeff Hardy working away on Anderson at the meantime. Luke Gallows waiting to get Matt Hardy up. Jeff's got, oh, Anderson up and down he goes. Gallows now has Matt by the throat. Looking for a chokeslam. Finds it. Chokeslam there by Gallows. Will this be it? Jeff now. Whisper in the wind off the top. Luke Gallows. Right hands connecting in the face and the skull of Jeff Hardy. Matt going for a cover. Gallows quickly breaks that up. Luke Gallows coming after Hardy, and Jeff from behind takes down Gallows, but Anderson takes down Matt Hardy. And now Jeff Hardy heading to the top of the rope here. Jeff, can he find the swanton this time? Oh, yes, he can, but he took out the ref at the same time. The referee got struck by the swanton on the way down. Oh, bad positioning by the ref. Matt Hardy following up with a leg drop that missed. The referee could be down for half an hour, or he could be back on his feet soon. Let's hope it's soon. As now Matt Hardy has Anderson up, takes him down. Both Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows are hurting. So is the referee. Referee stirring now. We make them tough here. These referees, they're built to last. Here's the cover. They can't see very well, but at least they get to their feet relatively quick. Matt Hardy off his feet now thanks to Carl Anderson. Jeff Hardy coming after Luke Gallows. Oh boy, here comes Gallows. No, Jeff countering. Sends him down, and then a neck breaker to follow. This time Matt Hardy onto Carl Anderson. Jeff Hardy there with a leg drop. Chaotic action here as Jeff splashes down on Gallows. Anderson now with that big boot of doom right to the face of Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy now. Thought about the swanton. Is he too far away? Gallows instead. Jeff looking for something else. Flying crossbody. Gun stun. Cover. But it's not on the man that Anderson wanted to cover. Instead, it was Hardy after Gallows. Matt Hardy's down. He's hurting. Gallows is hurting. Hardy trying to use the ropes to get up. The knee in the back of Jeff. Anderson's up. Coming after Jeff Hardy now. He's got him into the running bomb. Cover. Referee so far away. How can he even see the shoulders? I don't know. I don't know anymore. What are we going to do? Just let the ref do his thing. Let's hope we get a result. Is now the snap there by Matt Hardy. Luke Gallows picks him up with the both hands around the throat into the bomb. Well, this could be it. Jeff Hardy's down. Matt Hardy I don't think realizes just yet. He's going to turn around here because Gallows trying to win it, and he realizes now. Saves it. Stomp there onto Jeff Hardy by Luke Gallows. Side effect by Matt. Well, Matt Hardy might be getting close to a victory. Ducks underneath. Right hand. No. Blocked by Gallows. Matt Hardy struggling, stirring, and counters. Jeff coming after Luke. Here comes the twist of fate. Twist of fate there. Now Matt Hardy. A twist of fate of his own. Which one's going to go for the cover? It's Matt Hardy. Gallows is down. A double twist of fate. And it is a win for the Hardy Boys. It's a twist of fate-a-thon, and Matt and Jeff Hardy secure the victory here tonight. They are your Raw Tag Team Champions still. The Hardy Boys return to WrestleMania with a victory here tonight. Gallows and Anderson were hoping to repeat last year's success, but tonight they were unsuccessful in doing so. And perhaps their historic run as the most dominant tag team on Raw has come to an end. Matt and Jeff Hardy are still the Raw Tag Team Champions. They are on top of the division. I'm sure they're feeling as though they're on top of the world right now. What a victory here tonight. A chaotic matchup, but it's sooner the Hardy Boys. A double twist of fate securing the victory. Matt Hardy with the pin. Hardy Boys with the win. It is a clash of the behemoths. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, one-on-one. Well, this is a match that I think needs to happen. You can't have these two guys in the same brand and not have them lock up at some point. The Beast is here. Multiple-time Universal Champion and WWE Champion. A prolific champion, no doubt, but has never held the Intercontinental Championship. Well, Lesnar basically flat out and said, look, I don't want the championship. Lesnar said he doesn't want to be champion. He just wants to beat Braun Strowman. But our general manager, Edge, said that if this match was going to happen, it has to be for the championship. All titles must be on the line. So Lesnar might get 2 for 1 here. He just wants to take care of Braun Strowman and prove that he's the bigger and badder man on Smackdown. Well, this should be interesting, no doubt. Brock Lesnar has gotten the upper hand of Braun Strowman in the lead up to this match, laying him out several times. Braun Strowman, the Intercontinental Champion, now has a chance to get in the ring and show us what he can do. Two-time champion Braun Strowman. In fact, he's held the championship for the majority of Season 4. It's been wrapped around his waist. Nobody's been able to take it from him, and there's no surprise why. Just look at him. That is clearly the reason. He is a monster. Braun Strowman won the Intercontinental Championship for the first time at WrestleMania last season. He won it in a triple threat match. Braun Strowman has been unstoppable. Can he keep that reign going here tonight? Can he defeat Brock Lesnar? This is the prize on the line. It's a title that Lesnar never thought he was going to ever try and accomplish. But tonight he may have it for himself. Brock Lesnar, you can see the focus there. He's ready to go. Braun Strowman is just as big and bad as Brock Lesnar, and these two men are going to beat the hell out of each other, no doubt about that. This is why I'm looking forward to this one. Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, the Intercontinental Championship on the line, the battle of the behemoths. The referee showing the prize. Lesnar knows what he's fighting for. He's fighting to take down Strowman. He wants to prove that he's better than Braun Strowman. Lesnar came out, approached Braun Strowman a few weeks ago, got in his face, laid him out. And then he did it again not long ago. Braun Strowman tried to reciprocate, tried to get in Brock Lesnar's face, but it ended up not going so well for him as this match is underway. And Lesnar with a German suplex. That's the power on display of Brock Lesnar. These men met in a tag team match a couple of weeks ago as well. I saw a glimpse of what to expect in this one, and what we saw was Lesnar throwing Strowman around the ring, manhandling him like no one has ever done before. That's because Lesnar has this freaky power and strength. Braun Strowman picked up again by Lesnar, going to be taken into the ropes. Hangs on though, doesn't go outside the ring. Now Strowman with a headbutt. Braun Strowman trying to get himself started in this match. Paul Heyman ringside. We'll have to wonder what kind of impact he will play. We all know what Heyman can do, what he's capable of. This time last year, Brock Lesnar was the Universal Champion heading into a match against Kevin Owens, where he lost. Lesnar's also been champion in Season 1 of Wrestlemania, and he headed into a match as WWE Champion, and he lost. Wrestlemania hasn't proven to be all that friendly for Brock. Snap suplex. Can he change his fortunes here tonight? As Lesnar again picks up Strowman and throws him around the ring. The cover now. Will this be it? No. But one thing that is positive for Brock is he normally walks into WrestleMania as champion. This time he's walking in as the challenger. So something a little bit different for Brock here tonight. So history won't be working too much against him. Lesnar against the ropes tried to take him out to Braun, but instead Lesnar's got him over the top. Lesnar, oh my goodness, what about the power? Picked him up with the belly-to-belly overhead slam. Incredible. This is something we've never seen happen to Braun Strowman. Nobody's been able to throw him around the ring like this. You know, the closest man was Cesaro, able to pick him up a few times, hit those big uppercuts. Nothing has come close to this. And Braun Strowman, oh, Strowman picks up Lesnar. Well, you don't see that happen to Lesnar at all. What about that from Braun? And it's now Lesnar with a clothesline. These two just showing off how strong, how big, and how tough they are. Beating the hell out of each other right now. But Brock Lesnar's had basically complete control of this match so far. Strowman now, here we go. Inverted DDT, and might be a chance for him to get going. Lesnar is down, and Lesnar trying to get back up. Braun Strowman grabs him first. Has him against the ropes. Braun Strowman sent over the top. Almost gone. And Strowman heads. The heads collide there. The headbutt there by Strowman. Lesnar is down. Brock Lesnar picks up Strowman. Again now, picked him up, and what's he got planned? Hangs him up on the ropes, bouncing off the top of the rope there. Down he goes, and a kick out at one though by Strowman. That's the thing that Brock Lesnar has to be aware of. You're gonna have to really do a lot of damage to beat Braun Strowman here. The reason why Lesnar isn't interested in winning the Intercontinental Championship is because Brock Lesnar still believes he's capable of being the World Champion. He still wants to be the WWE Champion. He still has one eye on a Roman Reigns or perhaps a Finn Balor, whoever wins later on tonight. He still has plans to beat them and win that WWE Championship. But Brock Lesnar instead has a chance to become Intercontinental Champion, something he didn't plan on doing, but he may have a chance to add that to his record. It's now Strowman. What about the power here? Picks him up and drives him headfirst into the turnbuckle. I think he should have probably just gone for the powerbomb instead. Would have done a little bit more damage to Brock, but instead he decided to toss him into the turnbuckle, but it's worked anyways for him. Now Strowman looking to slow things down just a little bit, and that's no surprise with a big man like Strowman. He's going to want to have a slower paced match here, just so he can rest and recover during those big powerful moves. Lesnar now wearing down Strowman himself, working on the chin. Well, we mentioned Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. Later on tonight, they'll compete for the WWE Championship. Finn Balor, the Royal Rumble winner, looking to take down the big dog, the man who rules the Smackdown yard now. That is Roman Reigns. That's later on tonight. Strowman the shot to the midsection. An SDO there. Down goes Lesnar. Lesnar now. Oh, big clothesline. And Strowman is down. And Brock, oh, there's no way. Surely Brock with the power. Brock has got him up. Slams him down with a gut wrench. How does he do it? Lesnar is insane. He is a man not from this world with the power that he possesses. It's incredible. Able to pick up another human like Braun Strowman and pick him up with ease and slam him down. Now, again with a gut wrench. Grabbed him and just threw him to the other side of the ring. The cover now. Referee a little bit slow, but the shoulder's up at 2. But notice, not a dominant kick out that we're normally used to seeing from Braun Strowman. Just the shoulder getting up. The longer this match goes, the more it probably favors a Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman not used to having those long, lengthy matches. He normally gets his opponent beaten under the 10-minute mark. As now Braun has Lesnar up and hangs him up on the top rope. And almost falls to the outside of the ring. Fell back into the ring though, thank goodness for Lesnar's sake. Paul Heyman watching on so far. No involvement from Heyman, thank goodness. Hasn't really needed to be involved because Lesnar's had control. Here comes the German suplexes. Lesnar with 1. There's 2. And we are about to see a 3rd, no doubt. Here it is. Lesnar tossing Strowman around the ring like he's a cruiserweight when he's really not. This super heavyweight Braun Strowman is being manhandled like never before, but Strowman's still able to stay in this contest. Now they head to the outside of the ring. Lesnar with some right hands. More right hands by Brock. And now driven back into the ring. Here comes Brock Lesnar. Lesnar might be looking for that F5. Strowman is in some danger now, but a knee to the midsection. Big counter by Strowman. Now Braun's got him up. Running power slam. Cover. Hooked the leg, but Lesnar kicked out. Wow. Lesnar kicked out before a count could even happen. I think his boot might have been underneath the rope anyway, but it doesn't matter. Lesnar not even letting Braun get a count with that running power slam. And this is why Braun Strowman is in for a rough night tonight. He is dealing with a man like no other. Lesnar now back in the ring with a right hand coming after Braun. Clubs him down in the cover again. Will this be it here? Braun Strowman down 2. Late in the 2 count. Thought for sure Braun was going to kick out, but you never know, and he certainly waited until the very end to do so. See Brock Lesnar just slowing a little bit here. No surprise. You're going to lift up a guy like Braun Strowman. It's going to take a lot out of you every time you do it. That's why Lesnar's going to try and probably pick and choose his spots rather than look to pick up Strowman every possible chance he's got. What a thumping right hand there by Braun. Braun Strowman now, shrugged away by Lesnar. Snap there by Braun. And Braun looking to slow it down again. Trying to regain his own breath here because Lesnar's giving everything he's got. Braun Strowman trying to fight here, trying to do everything he can to hang on. Brock Lesnar picked up by Braun Strowman. Braun. Lesnar hung up on the top of the rope again. But Lesnar shrugs him off again. Powerful legs of Brock Lesnar able to shrug away Braun Strowman. Here's the cover now. Will this be it here? Braun Strowman with a shoulder up. Alright, Lesnar's got to regroup. Both men with a power game. Both men looking to throw each other around, but at the moment, not working. Lesnar's got him up, and there's a powerbomb. Oh, come on! Lesnar's got him up again! Insane strength by Lesnar. A near 400-pound Strowman deadlifted by Lesnar and picked up and thrown down. Unbelievable. And now Lesnar lines up Strowman. Can he find the F5 this time? Has him up with the shoulders. Here comes an F5 storm. There it is. Cover. Strowman's down. New champ. New IC champion. No. How did he kick out? That was so close to being 3. as close as you could possibly get. It was over. But Strowman somehow got the shoulder up just in time. Lesnar on the top. Strowman thinking about a superplex now. Braun Strowman! Well, I hope we reinforce the ring because that is going to make it rattle and shake. Now, the cover. Will this be it here for Lesnar? No, like the count with a 2. Strowman's doing everything he can now. He's even going to the second. What is Strowman thinking now? On the second rope. Strowman, oh! He dived off the second. Lesnar shrugged it away. Braun, stick to the ground, I think. It's not going to really work for you up there. Braun Strowman. Shrugged away there by Lesnar. And now the legs of Lesnar wrapped around Strowman, who's trying to work through that, trying to get back to his feet here. If I'm Brock Lesnar or even Braun Strowman, I think a submission might not be a bad idea here. These two are kicking out of everything at the moment. Braun Strowman's got him up, but Lesnar with a counter. Back body drop, down goes Braun Strowman. Brock Lesnar going back to the German suplexes. It's more Suplex City action here. There's another one. Can he find a third? You bet. There's 3. Hooks the leg. Will this be it here for Braun? New champion. No, again a late kick out. Lesnar thought he heard 3. Wow. Braun Strowman is on his last legs. He is almost down and out here. And this might be the killer blow. Braun Strowman is done. Lesnar, F5. But no, Strowman, a fingertip on the ropes. Strowman underneath the rope. Referee called for the break. Saves the match. He was finished. He barely kicked out of the suplexes. There was no way he was kicking out of the F5. Now Strowman with a desperation clothesline. Desperately trying to get back in this match. Tossing Lesnar into the corner. Braun Strowman gaining momentum now. Looking for this comeback. He's tried the running power slam. It didn't work. Does he go back to it again? Or does he try and maybe make Lesnar tap out with that bear hug? He just manhandles his opponent, picks him up and chokes him out. Is that what he tries? Up to the eye by Lesnar. Lesnar, pump handle slam. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Strowman in danger, but kicked out again. And now Brock Lesnar continues to wear down the body of Strowman. Braun Strowman is taking a world of punishment, but still finds a way to stay in the match as he just slams down Lesnar, but goes down to a knee. He's struggling. There's no other way to put it. Braun Strowman is struggling, but he's hanging in there. Cover now on Lesnar, who'll kick out. No Paul Heyman in this match, it seems. Heyman's just going to let this one run and see who wins. Thank goodness. Lesnar with a knee. Lesnar and Strowman fighting with everything they've got. Lesnar's got him up on the shoulders. Is it an F5 time? No, he's going to hang him up on the ropes himself. Straight back to the cover here. Well, has Lesnar got enough in the tank to hit an F5? I don't even know. Lesnar trying to stay confident, stay ready. He feels as though he can still do this. Now looking for the knee in the back of Strowman's head. Lesnar's still confident. He's pretty cocky at the moment. As now he's going to try and pick up Strowman. Can he find one more F5 to win this match? Looking for a suplex. Blocked there by Strowman. Into one of his own. Braun Strowman has Lesnar down. Strowman into the cover. And Lesnar's in danger, but kicked out again at 2. Great contest between two big men here. Both fighting with everything they've got. Both giving everything and leaving it all out in the ring at the moment. Lesnar picks up Strowman. I think he went for the F5. Strowman with a counter. Right hand. Now Braun. More strikes to the back there of Lesnar. Those clubbing right hands. So deadly. Now Braun. Oh, here we go. This is what we were talking about. Look at us choke out Lesnar. looking to submit him. Lesnar nowhere to go. And he's not moving. He's not moving. The referee's called for the bell. Braun Strowman has made Lesnar pass out. Well, I think that was the only way that he was going to beat him. Lesnar already gasping for air, and any sort of chokehold could have been deadly to him. And Braun Strowman, he found it. He picked up Lesnar, and he's choked him out. As you can see, the running power slam earlier on in the match didn't get the job done. So he decided to go for the choke instead, and it's worked. Braun Strowman catches Lesnar. He got him. And he's got one up on the beast here tonight. Lesnar, surprised by the choke, I think. And when you're getting manhandled like that, there's not a lot you can really do if you're Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman with the victory. Braun Strowman keeps the Intercontinental Championship here tonight in a war. What a battle between two behemoths here tonight. Braun Strowman has done it. He can celebrate all night, and meanwhile, Lesnar with a chair! Lesnar with a chair struck him in the face. Brock Lesnar can't deal with the fact that he lost here tonight. And now, looking for the F5. Brock Lesnar. F5 onto Braun Strowman. Lesnar choked out. He's back to his feet. And now the steel chair again. Right into the rib cage of Braun Strowman. Into the spine. Lesnar unleashing the pain on Braun Strowman. Lesnar can't handle the fact that he got beaten tonight. Braun Strowman got the one up on him. He pulled a quick one on him. And he beat him. And now he's making him pay another F5. This is unbelievable. Brock Lesnar just can't handle the fact that he lost. And now another chair shot. Come on. Another one. Lesnar is irate, and he is showing it right now. Chair shot after chair shot onto Braun Strowman. Now he's dragging him into the middle of the ring. He's got him in the middle of the ring now, and oh no. Oh God, he could put him out for months with this. He could end his career. This could be the end of Strowman's title reign. He could be injured here if Lesnar does this. Lesnar's ready to do it. Lesnar is going to put out Strowman here. Strowman's in trouble. Strowman could be done. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We might have some reinforcement here. Brock Lesnar unable to take down Strowman. Strowman rolls out of the ring. And now we've got some backup in the name of Bobby Lashley. Oh boy. Bobby Lashley, the real deal, is back in the WWE and marching towards the ring now. Brock Lesnar in the ring waiting after having a battle with Strowman. The fresh Lashley on his way to the ring to land a bit of a helping hand. But why? Why is he coming out here? And oh, a spear! Oh, what a spear by Lashley! Bobby Lashley spears Brock Lesnar, and Lesnar is laid out. But why? Why is Lashley here? Why is he coming after Lesnar? Why? Why does he help Braun Strowman? He saves the day for Strowman, and he hits Lesnar with another spear. Bobby Lashley is here tonight, and he's laid out Brock Lesnar. He's not done yet, though. Lashley now. Looking for now, is he going for the Dominator? He does! The Dominator. And he lays out Brock Lesnar. He saves Strowman from serious injury. An injury that could have kept him sidelined to the point where he may have even had to vacate his championship. Bobby Lashley saves the day. He lays out Lesnar and makes his return to the WWE. But why? Why is Lashley here? Why is he back? Well, the Smackdown General Manager Edge backstage here, and there's AJ Styles. Edge looking to congratulate AJ Styles after a big victory, perhaps even reassuring that he might be staying here on the Smackdown brand long term. Well, it's time for the first of our 2 World Championship matches. It's Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. It's for the WWE Championship. Let's check out the preview for this big clash. AJ Styles now has got Finn Balor ready for the Styles Clash. The historic reign of Finn Balor, 1 year long, has come to an end. You have to wonder what the future will be for Finn Balor. He seems to be injured. How will he return? How will Finn Balor come back? And will he come back as good as he was, or a shell of his former self? There's a new big dog in town, and his name is Roman Reigns. He is the WWE Champion. He is the man who was on top on SmackDown, and he is simply unstoppable right now. Finn Balor is back here at the Rumble, and he's won the Royal Rumble. Finn Balor is going to Wrestlemania. The greatest champion in Universe Mode history will have one more chance for the title in the main event when he goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns. This is Roman Reigns' yard now. Things have changed here on SmackDown. Finn Balor has got his work cut out for him. Reigns simply unstoppable, but Finn Balor has returned from injury and he's looking better than ever. He looks ready to go, and the WWE Championship will be on the line. Will Balor win it for the second time, or will Roman Reigns finally overcome his inner demons and win at WrestleMania and have the championship reign that he has been wanting for his entire career? The WWE Championship on the line. The Royal Rumble winner, Finn Balor, approaches the ring to do battle with Roman Reigns. It is your SmackDown headline match here tonight, and it looks as though we will be joined by the demon inside Finn Balor, the painted Finn Balor, the alter ego of Finn Balor, that ego that certainly steps up to the big occasion, and Finn Balor turns into a whole nother man. Well, I think Balor needs the demon tonight. He's coming up against one of his toughest challenges in his Universe Mode career. And here he is, Finn Balor, the Royal Rumble winner, former WWE Champion, a man who held the championship from SummerSlam to SummerSlam, 1 entire year. He's done it. Nobody else has come close to doing what Finn Balor has done. Finn Balor, arguably the greatest WWE Champion in Universe Mode history, looks to reclaim the championship that he lost at SummerSlam earlier on to AJ Styles. Finn Balor injured from that match that he had with AJ Styles. He wrestled that match with an injury coming into it. He aggravated it, and he was out for a number of months. He returned at the Royal Rumble match, and he returned to win the Royal Rumble. He booked his place in the championship match at WrestleMania. He could have went to Raw. He chose to stay on SmackDown in hopes to be the one to take the yard back from Roman Reigns and beat the big dog. Balor looks ready to go here tonight. He has been waiting for this for a long time. His rematch for the championship has finally come, and it's against this man, Roman Reigns, on his way to the ring, the WWE Champion. He won the championship from AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. He beat AJ Styles not once but twice. He beat him at the Elimination Chamber, and then he beat him in a 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere match on SmackDown to retain the championship 2 further times. Now Roman Reigns marches his way to the ring, full of confidence, full of life, full of belief that tonight will be his night. He's been involved in a big championship match at WrestleMania in the past. He walked into the second WrestleMania in the series as WWE Champion. It was a triple threat match against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and on that night, Roman Reigns would lose his WWE Championship. Now tonight, Roman Reigns walks into WrestleMania again as champion, but tonight, will it be different? Will tonight be the night that he retains and hangs on to this prize? He's far from a crowd favorite, in fact booed out of the building you would say every single time we see him, but Roman Reigns does not care. He's in control of Smackdown. It's his show, it's his yard, he says. And he looks to defend it here tonight. Finn Balor ready. Is he going to be the one to beat Roman Reigns here tonight? The big dog is ready to go. Roman Reigns, such a dominant champion. He's beaten AJ Styles, no easy feat, a few times now. Before that, he dealt with the SmackDown general manager face-to-face, hand-to-hand, beating Edge one-on-one at TLC. He's been on an impressive rise to the top ever since he came to SmackDown after the draft, after last year's WrestleMania. We're underway here, Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. It's a hostile reaction for Reigns, as Roman Reigns has the early start here in this match. Finn Balor taking down Roman Reigns now. Two great stars going at it. Two of the biggest names in SmackDown. Finn Balor finally returns to the main event scene here of SmackDown. He's been waiting ever since SummerSlam to have his rematch. He's been recuperating from a serious injury, and he's finally returned and finally getting his title shot. Finn Balor said even at the Royal Rumble he was not quite 100%, but he had to push himself to the limit in hopes that he would win the match as a Sling Blade, in hopes that he would win the match and be able to get his spot at WrestleMania. Well, it worked out pretty well for Finn. Despite not being 100%, he says he's ready to go now. He's at 100%, has been for the past few weeks. As, a German suplex there by Finn. Finn Balor now will line up Roman Reigns here, and an enziguri. Finn Balor wrestled a match against Bray Wyatt, not at 100% after the Royal Rumble. He was able to win that match as well, so despite being not quite at his best, still able to perform very, very well, but now he's had a bit more time to rest up. A couple of more months has passed since the Royal Rumble, and he is ready to go 100%. No doubt about that. No excuses for Finn. Roman Reigns stomping away on Finn now. Crowd letting Roman Reigns know how they feel, as now Finn's got Roman Reigns up. Slams him down now. Roman Reigns, front face lock there on Finn. Both men just trying to scope each other out here. Roman Reigns, bit of belly to belly, down goes Finn again. Roman Reigns looking pretty good early on. Finn Balor in some pain now. Roman with a sit-out bomb. Cover. Finn kicks out though. Great power on display there of Roman Reigns. Finn Balor, not the biggest of men, but Roman Reigns showing us that he will be able to pick up Finn Balor with relative ease here and throw him around the ring here tonight. We've already seen the Battle of the Behemoths earlier on. We've seen some power on display. Roman Reigns certainly has plenty of it himself. As now Reigns, suplex, down goes Finn. Finn Balor looking to call upon the Demon tonight for that extra helping hand, that extra incentive, extra motivation. For some reason, that alter ego, the Demon, just brings out the aggressive side of Finn, that side that allows him to go to that next level. As he's against the ropes, you don't want to be there against Reigns, who takes advantage, clothesline to the outside of the ring. Finn's down now as Roman Reigns trying to take advantage. Finn rolls out of the way, but Reigns now rolls him through and now grabs him and slams him down again with the bomb, and now Roman Reigns really in control here. Finn a little bit slow over the blocks here so far in this match. He needs to try and get himself going. You don't want to take too much punishment earlier on because it's going to make it even harder to come back from it later in the match. Reigns against the ropes. Finn can't quite take advantage, but there it is. Double knees. That's what he was looking for. First time missed out. Second time got him though. Now Finn off the top. Over the top now. Lands down on him. Flies through the air. Lands down on Roman Reigns. And now looking to follow it up with something here. He's got him in the corner. Finn Balor's got Reigns turned around. And you don't want to be here if you're Roman Reigns. Finn Balor lines him up. Puts him in position. Looking to kick him right in the corner of the turnbuckle. Reigns hit hard. Reigns bouncing harshly out of the corner. Now Finn off the top. Looking for the coup de grace. Finn Balor. Got it! Finn Balor got it! Can he steal it early on? No, the shoulders up. Finn Balor, after taking a beating in the first few minutes, quickly hits the coup de grace, but Reigns picks up Balor and slams him down. Reigns making sure he shuts it down quickly. Finn almost stealing the match up there from Roman Reigns, and what a moment that would have been. Clothesline by Reigns. Now another one. Roman Reigns firing up. Here he goes. There's another one. Roman Reigns building some more momentum. Superman punch. Oh boy. But Finn. Oh, what about that from Finn? Just when you think Roman Reigns is going to take advantage, Finn Balor finds a way to take Reigns off his feet. Now Finn looking to fire himself up here. Here comes Finn Balor with a swing blade. Finn Balor working his way back into it. Right hand there by Finn. Now from behind. Finn Balor looking for 1916. He's got it! Doesn't go for the pin though. Not sure about that from Finn. I think he should have tried to put Reigns away there. He had a clear opportunity to do so, and now that's gone. Reigns going to line up Finn here. Is he going to look for that spear perhaps? Roman Reigns! He's got it! Spear right in the midsection of Finn Balor. Will this be enough to put him away here? No, the shoulder is up. Well, the coup de grace by Finn, no good. The spear from Reigns, no good. Both men have fired their first best shot of the match. And now another bomb by Reigns. Beautiful power bomb on display. Finn Balor, you don't want to take too many more of those. Finn Balor had spinal issues, had a shoulder injury as well. Some of the reasons why he was kept out of action. You don't want to cop a nasty landing on the way down on one of those power bombs. Landing badly in your shoulder, it could be the end of the match for you if that's the case. Pop your shoulder out, you got no chance of coming back into this match. It's now Finn with the second rope here. Roman Reigns trying to get back to his feet now as Finn connects with the boots right to the face there on Roman Reigns, who quickly gets the hell out of there. And Finn has a moment to celebrate and a moment to catch his breath. Reigns in. Balor wanted to follow him outside of the ring. Reigns got back in there quickly though. Double knees now to the face there of Roman Reigns. Those knees could splice open the head of Roman Reigns if he's not careful. Reigns has got Finn down. He's hit the Superman punch. He's hit the spear. No luck just yet. It's now Reigns. Oh! Quickly head first into the mat. Finn now's got Reigns right where he wants him in position. Is he going to think about another one? No. Wants Reigns to get up. He's got another idea here. What is it? Finn Balor. Hurricane Rana. Shoulders down, grabs the legs. Will this be it? Reigns in trouble. Oh, he just kicked out. Barely got the shoulders off the mat. And Reigns hasn't got up yet. Well, Reigns probably expected the coup de grace. But when he had to get back to his feet, Finn Balor had other ideas that caught Reigns off guard. Now, Balor again with a 1916. Reigns is hurting. No doubt. Snap DDT again. Finn Balor gaining momentum now. This is Finn Balor at his best. This is the Finn Balor that we've seen dominate for over a year. Finn Balor lining up. Is this the moment where he goes for the coup de grace for the second time? It is! And it connects! Balor's going to do it! Balor's going to win back the title. No, the shoulder gets up again. Oh my goodness. Reigns kicks out again. Finn Balor just can't seem to put him away just yet. Balor with a boot to the midsection of Reigns. Snapmare takedown to follow it up. Roman Reigns with an elbow now, trying to stay in this match himself. Swats away the Superman punch. Now the double knees again. He's gone for that on a number of occasions. Now Finn, DDT. Hooks the leg. Reigns in trouble. Reigns in great danger, but able to kick out again. Well, the opening exchange of this match was all Reigns. Now, in the mid to latter point of it, it's been all Finn Balor. This is where it counts the most. Finn Balor certainly mounting a major comeback to the point where he's taken control, and now he's marching towards the finish line. Can he put Reigns away? Roman Reigns trying to hang in there. And now Reigns going back to the power game. Picks up Finn, slams him down. Cover now. Shoulders down. And no, the shoulder is up. Finn very close to the ropes, but no break called. Just fingertips away from being underneath the ropes. Instead had to kick out himself. Was able to do so though, fortunately for Finn. Now Finn tossed over the top there. Reigns shrugged off again by Balor. The Demon trying to build some momentum. Finn now, he's got Reigns up again, slams him down one more time. But Finn can't take advantage. He's used this move to a lot of success in the past, and no success tonight though, with another kick out by Roman Reigns. Finn heading to the top. Are we going to see another coup de grace by Finn Balor? Another one, here it comes though, Balor missing. Reigns this time able to get out of the way, able to avoid it. Reigns saving himself here. Finn Balor launches Reigns in the corner. Reigns with an elbow now. Roman Reigns picks up Finn. Finn countering, shoulders down. Referee a little slow, he's there now. And no, a kick out again. So close for Finn. Turning the tables there on Roman Reigns. Finn now sends down Reigns with inverted DDT. Now Finn's got to try and mount something here. He's got to try and put Roman Reigns away. A perfect opportunity now for Finn. Can he take advantage of it? Reigns in the corner. Lines up Finn Balor. Oh boy, this could be it. Reigns went for the spear but missed. Finn with the defense. Able to stop that. And just slaps Reigns right in the face. Now Finn again. Lines up Roman. Slams him down again. 1916. Will this be it for Finn? Will Finn Balor win the championship back? Cover. Hooks the leg. Oh, again another kick out by Roman Reigns. So close for Finn, but just can't seem to put him away. Luckily for Finn, able to block that spear, because if Reigns hits that spear, it would have been over. Finn drawing on the crowd here, hoping that their disdain for Roman Reigns will be enough to help him get through this. Their support could be enough. The backstabber now. Finn lines up Roman Reigns, but Reigns with a counter. How crucial will that be? Reigns saving the match for himself now. Into the snapmare. Reigns able to avoid devastation there. Now taking a moment for a breather. He needs one. Finn Balor's been giving everything he's got. It's been coming Roman Reigns' way. Reigns is standing there now, just taking a breather. A much needed one. Finn Balor's now starting to stir. Reigns has regrouped, he's resettled, and he's got a real chance now. Reigns set in the corner. What's he doing? Perhaps playing a bit of possum now. Finn Balor trying to get back up to his feet. Roman Reigns lining up Finn perhaps in the corner now. Reigns not a lot of momentum behind this. Finn Balor struck with a spear! The spear by Reigns! He's got it! Roman Reigns gets the job done. Oh, it was not pretty from Reigns. It was close to disaster. But Roman Reigns finds the spear late in the game, playing a bit of possum there on Finn. Shrugged him off. Took him down, lightened him up, and hit the spear. Well, Finn fought with everything he had. What a valiant performance. But Roman Reigns still owns this yard. Still on top. Still is the man on Smackdown. Well, I can't say I know why Elias is out here right now, but he's got a microphone in his hand, and whether we like it or not, we're going to hear what he has to say, I guess. So this is WrestleMania, huh? The biggest show of the year, yet Elias is not on it. Why? I'm the biggest rising star right now on Raw. All eyes should be on me. I'm the future of this company. Yet, I'm not here. I'm not on the show. But you know what? I'm taking upon myself to be a part of the show here tonight, and I'm going to get my guitar, and I'm going to play a few songs for each and every one of you here tonight. I'm going to play, you know what? I'm going to play an entire concert. Forget about the main events. I'm going to go ahead and play some songs for all of you here tonight, because I know each and every one of you want to hear me sing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Elias, he wanted to play a few songs, but instead of an Elias concert, we might be getting a Rock concert. The Rock is here, and you just can't have WrestleMania without The Rock a part of it. But the interesting note is, he's dressed to fight. He's not just dressed to entertain here tonight. He's dressed to fight, and that could spell some bad news for Elias. Well, Elias, I hope you hide your guitar, because it could be in some danger if The Rock gets a hold of it. The People's Champion is back. We don't see The Rock too often these days, but he's a former WWE Champion here on Universe Mode. He's been part of some of the biggest rivalries in its history, including one against Randy Orton and another one against Dolph Ziggler. A former Raw General Manager as well. Some of the big moments in the early seasons of Universe Mode, The Rock was a part of them. Now tonight, he's here for a special appearance, it looks like. Maybe to shut Elias up, hopefully. Elias now in the ring and says, what the hell does The Rock want? Well, The Rock's just standing still right now. He's just standing there waiting for Elias to react. Let the real musician play some music, okay? Elias right in the face of The Rock. Oh! With a right hand! Elias trying to hit The Rock, but The Rock fights back. Well, The Rock was just standing there. He waited to hear what Elias had to say, and The Rock says, alright, enough with that. Here we go. The Rock, some right hands in the corner. Elias getting beaten down now by the People's Champion. Well, Elias, he struck first, and that was his first mistake. The Rock now. What's he got planned? Oh boy. The elbow pad comes off. Now The Rock hits the ropes. You know what's coming next. The People's Elbow by The Rock. And The Rock now lining up Elias, who's trying to get back to his feet. Elias hurting. Rock now. Rock bottom. We're not going to hear Elias sing tonight. That's a bit of a tragedy in its own, but The Rock has his own style of concert tonight. He lays out Elias. Does Elias want some more? The Rock's asking the question as The Rock heads to the corner to celebrate. And Elias now, he's trying to get back to his feet. Elias, does he want round two? And The Rock says, get the hell out of my ring. Well, The Rock makes a special appearance tonight. He lays out Elias. It's great to see The Rock back. And The Rock has a concert of his own. We now move on to the streak match. The Undertaker's undefeated streak on the line. Kevin Owens, a desperate Kevin Owens versus The Undertaker. The dead man has yet to be defeated here in Universe Mode. He's had 3 WrestleMania matches. He's won them all. And prior to that, as history stands, he's never been defeated at all at WrestleMania in terms of Universe Mode. So the Undertaker's streak is on the line. Kevin Owens, a desperate Kevin Owens. We say this because Kevin Owens has had a year, a season to forget. This time last year, he was crowned the Universal Champion. He walked out of WrestleMania a winner, a champion. Only to lose that a few months later to Goldberg. And then he went on a losing run. He couldn't buy a match. He couldn't win anything. He couldn't beat anybody for months. Kevin Owens said he lost himself. He lost who he truly was. He lost the secret ingredient that made him as good as he once was. And now he believes he has found it. He's got it back. The Undertaker is here. A man who helped take down Goldberg. The only man who could defeat Goldberg, in fact. A classic match at Backlash. Goldberg's undefeated run came to an end. The dead man beat him. At Survivor Series, The Undertaker did the unthinkable and carried Monday Night Raw to a victory. Well, The Undertaker had the choice to challenge for the Universal Championship. He chose not to, believing that it's time for the next generation to come through. The Undertaker was about to make an announcement after the Elimination Chamber about his future on Monday Night Raw. His future, his career. And when he was about to make that announcement, Kevin Owens attacked The Undertaker. He laid out the dead man with a pop-up powerbomb. The Undertaker had no choice to retaliate and step in the ring once again at WrestleMania. WrestleMania, a location that has held 3 victories for The Undertaker in Universe Mode. The first against Chris Jericho. What a match that was. The second against the Icon Sting. And last year he retired Daniel Bryan. 3 wins for The Undertaker. No losses. Just continuing on what was already an epic streak. Tonight, it's in danger. Kevin Owens has yet to be defeated at WrestleMania himself. His first victory was against CM Punk. He won the Universal Championship on that night. His second victory was against Brock Lesnar. He won the Universal Championship on that night. Will tonight be his third victory? And will he take the dead man streak with him? The legendary dead man, perhaps in the ring for the final time at WrestleMania. His future is certainly unknown. But what we do know is that Kevin Owens is in for the fight of his life. The Undertaker straight away coming after Kevin Owens with a clothesline. Well, it's a pretty impressive list of names the dead man has beaten already at WrestleMania, and now looking to add Kevin Owens to the list, one of the great champions here in Universe Mode. Kevin Owens looking to make this KO Mania 3. 3 wins in a row for Kevin Owens. The first two WrestleManias were tremendous for him. Can he make it a third? But to be honest, it's going to take a monumental performance from Kevin Owens to beat the dead man tonight. Considering the year that Kevin Owens has had, he's been beaten by everybody. I'm not sure what happened to Kevin. He just lost his confidence. He just lost that, that killer instinct, I think. And he believes he refound it when he took down the dead man. When he laid out the Undertaker, Kevin Owens believed that he felt like his old self again. He felt like the missing piece of the puzzle. He found it, and he put it in place. Undertaker now looking for a suplex on Kevin. There's the height on display by the dead man and connects with a suplex. Owens said a few weeks ago on Raw that if he beats the Undertaker, it will kickstart his career. It will reignite that flame that's been dead for a while now. His career will be back on track, and everything will be right for him. After a year to forget, all he has to do is beat the Undertaker, and he's straight away back in contention for any championship he wants. He knows that if he beats the Undertaker, his name will live on forever. That's a huge statement to make, and he now needs to back that up. He knows how crucial this match is. He'll be back to being his best if he can beat the Undertaker. He'll be back to being the Kevin Owens that we once knew. A Kevin Owens that has beaten the Undertaker once before, but not at WrestleMania. WrestleMania is where the Undertaker just goes into a whole nother level, a level that nobody else has ever been able to match. There's just something about it. Something about the big match, something about the big arena that just makes the Undertaker turn into an immortal. Kevin Owens now. Front face lock there on the dead man. And looking to hit him with a big knee in the back. As the backbreaker connects there as Kevin Owens looking to drive the Undertaker back in the middle of the ring. Going for an early cover here in this matchup. And a quick kick out by the dead man. Kevin Owens, some of the names he's beaten on his quest to the top. CM Punk, as we said. Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Triple H, Daniel Bryan, Undertaker. It really is a who's who of the WWE over the years. Kevin Owens has beaten him. And that's the impressive thing. There was one man that got the better of Kevin Owens, and that was Goldberg last year. And Goldberg terrorized Kevin Owens. He took his championship away from him, and Kevin Owens never was able to recover from it. As a clothesline, and Kevin got caught in the apron as well. The dead man tossing Kevin away, and he might look to go back in the ring. He's thinking about it. He doesn't know which way he wants to go. He's going to follow up Kevin to the outside. And speaking of Goldberg, as we said earlier on, the one man, the only man that was able to beat Goldberg was The Undertaker, which makes it very worrying tonight for Kevin Owens, because if Kevin couldn't beat Goldberg and The Undertaker did, well, you have to wonder, will that mean that Kevin Owens can't beat The Undertaker? Kevin slides back in the ring. Taker's got to get back in here. He's in danger. Kevin about to win by count out. Well, the referee counted 10 as The Undertaker slid into the ring. This match continues, but that is as close as it will ever get to a potential countout. And a countout is all you need to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Yes, it's not as sweet, but a loss is a loss. And a countout is a loss. The Undertaker narrowly avoids it. Oh, what a right hand by the dead man. And now, follows it up. Chokeslam. Big move by the dead man. The Phenom trying to follow it up now. The chokeslam has rocked Kevin Owens. Undertaker, DDT. Undertaker looking at his best right now, and we've seen The Undertaker at his best this season. He's defied age as now Kevin, reverses the tombstone into one of his own. KO with the tombstone. Looking to lay out the dead man with his own move. But Undertaker kicks out. Kevin Owens, what a counter to the tombstone. Unable, though, to put the Undertaker away with it. One of the reasons for that is because you can see the height of the Undertaker. Oh! Misses the cannonball. The height of the Undertaker is so big. When Kevin Owens has him up the tombstone, the Undertaker's head barely travels that far from the air to the canvas. So you don't really get a lot of power behind that tombstone. So while Kevin Owens went for it, it's not going to work as effective as it would if The Undertaker performed that same move. Kevin on the second this time with a senton lands on the dead man. Here's the cover. Owens close to the ropes, but won't matter. Kick out. One of the keys to Kevin Owens' historic run as champion was the fact that he was able to survive a world of punishment. And that's something that not many superstars have been able to do. Get beaten up and somehow get back up. Kevin has mastered it. Now, went for another chokeslam, but into the DDT. Great counter there by Kevin Owens. And KO says, not tonight, Taker. He's not taking any of that. One chokeslam already from the dead man. He doesn't want another one, does Kevin. Now looking to wrap him up here and packages him down with a knee. Kevin now trying his luck here to put the Undertaker away. Will this be the end of the streak? It's a kick out at 2. Kevin Owens for a moment there thought he was in for the chance to put him away. Now going to line up the Undertaker. Is he thinking about the pop-up powerbomb? I think he wanted it. Take a counter. Belly to belly slam. Crucial counter for the Undertaker. You don't want to take a pop-up powerbomb at any point in the match, let alone now. So even if it doesn't beat you, it's going to hurt you badly. It's going to cost you a real chance later on. We might be about to see the real tombstone. There it is. Tombstone pile driver. Owens, nowhere to go. He has to kick out, and he will. Well, Taker with a tombstone that just didn't quite have enough behind it to put Kevin Owens away. No surprise after the beating the Undertaker's taken over the last few minutes. Undertaker just couldn't quite deliver it as he normally would with as much power and intensity behind it. Because of that, Kevin Owens able to kick out, survive. KO now gets the dead man in the corner. Right hand by KO. Now the left. Now the one to the face. And they're going to toss him away. Undertaker is hurt. And this is the point of the match where the Undertaker realizes that his old body may be starting to give out on him. How much more can he take? He's had a lot of wars over the years. He's a veteran. How much punishment can the Undertaker take before it's too much? Kevin misses there. Undertaker narrowly avoiding that. As now KO sent into the turnbuckle. Elbow though. Undertaker just can't quite catch a break right now as Kevin's got him up in the shoulders. For an Argentine backbreaker maybe. No, into the neck breaker. Swung him out and hit it. Undertaker is down and KO has a real chance now to capitalize. He's going to wrap him up again. Take it, slam down. Undertaker might be done. Undertaker realizing how good Kevin Owens is. This new aggressive side of Kevin Owens. The old Kevin Owens is back. The KO that brought him to Universal Championship reigns. Now the pop-up powerbomb. Now the cover. Now the streak is no. I thought it could have been over. Undertaker with the shoulder up. And he stays alive in this match. The immortal Undertaker hangs in there. As now Kevin up with the shoulders. No countering. Was it an attempted tombstone? Perhaps. And Taker rolls to the outside of the ring and Undertaker is hurt. This is the wear and tear on the body of the Undertaker. All the years of punishment starting to come into play now. Undertaker could probably go. Ooh. What a move by Kevin. Undertaker probably will stand 5 to 10 minutes of pain, but when it starts to exceed that point, that's when the Undertaker really starts to hurt, and Taker's getting close to that point now. Undertaker just can't seem to go for as long as he used to, and he's had some tough battles this season alone. The battle that he had with Goldberg was unbelievable, but he survived it. And Undertaker's looking to try and survive here tonight as well. KO went into the steel steps and again. Now the count. This time Undertaker's happy to take the count out. Kevin's got to get up, but Taker does not want to win this way by the looks of it. Undertaker gets out there and he's going to break the count. Well, that surprises me. Undertaker could have won the match right there with a count out, but that goes to show the fighter that the Undertaker truly is. He could have won fair and square, but he wants to get out there and go again. And that could either be a great decision or a very, very dumb one. I don't know what it will be, but Kevin Owens is fighting Undertaker near the ringside barricade. Kevin's going to bring him back into the ring, it looks. Kevin now, with a strike there now, the boot to follow. Undertaker back in the ring, as is Kevin. The count is broken up, and we continue. Kevin Owens looking to make it 3 straight WrestleMania victories. Looking to make it 3 straight, very, very big WrestleMania victories. Not just a win on the pre-show or something like that, or a non-title victory. It truly is. Hang on, the referee's going to check on the Undertaker here. Undertaker's hurt. Referee checking on him. Kevin's going for the cover. Referee had no choice but to count it. Undertaker clearly hurt, and the referee not sure if he's going to be able to continue. Bit of life there by the Undertaker, though. Oh, what a right hand by the dead man. Now Undertaker looking to make this Kevin Owens' last ride. Has he got enough in the tank to pick him up and slam him down? Yes, he does. The last ride. Doesn't go for the cover, though. Taker now. Oh, I thought he was going for the tombstone. I think he may have been, but just didn't quite get enough. Didn't quite pick him up the way he wanted. Couldn't get him over the shoulder. Now he's got him this time. The tombstone pile driver. Got it. But is Kevin Owens' boot underneath the rope? Yes, the referee says, Taker, you've got to break it up. And KO gets a lifeline. Kevin Owens survives the last ride and the tombstone. Barely. Now up in the shoulders with a fireman's carry. Kevin Owens. Oh, Undertaker off the rope there. And Owens now with a shot into the back of the Undertaker's leg. Kevin Owens can't connect there as Taker fights back. Undertaker trying to pick him up again, looking perhaps for a fall-away slam and finds it. Undertaker staying in this match, as is Kevin Owens right now. It's a stiff battle. Both men giving everything they've got. Covered now by Kevin. As a kick out. Undertaker checked on the referee a little bit earlier on. Clearly not at his best right now. Clearly struggling to hang in there. This is where the Undertaker needs to call upon the spirit of WrestleMania to try and get him through this match. A right hand there by the dead man. And now cuts the throat. And perhaps sending a message to Kevin Owens that he is going to try and put this one away. Taker collides head first as Kevin. Undertaker now. Can't. No. Kevin Owens countering. Taker with one back. Undertaker now has Kevin Owens against the ropes. Both men can't quite connect with something there. This is Kevin Owens' chance. Undertaker with a counter. Able to stop that from Kevin Owens. Drives him towards the ropes now. And Undertaker just launches him back off of it. Undertaker a little bit of a spring in his step right now. Realizing he's going to have to try and lift his game here. He's going to slow it down as well. Just to regain some energy here. Not a bad idea. Considering the punishment that he's taken. Kevin Owens taking the tombstone. Taking the last ride. Undertaker been hit with some of the best moves from Kevin Owens as well. But that pop-up powerbomb, we need to see it again. It's oh! What a clubbing right hand. Perhaps a clothesline, if you will, as well from the Undertaker. That's going to hurt. They often say Undertaker's got the best strikes in the WWE. We're seeing some of those on display right now. Kevin Owens rolls out of the way. Kevin Owens could have been in some harm's way right there. Undertaker had some other ideas for him, but not going to do it as now Undertaker has Kevin Owens on the second rope. Right hand there by Undertaker. Trying to take advantage now. Has a hold of him. Kevin Owens trying to shrug him off, desperately trying his best. Misses that haymaker shot. Undertaker with an elbow to fight back. Now he's got him head first. The dead man fighting. He lives on. Another right hand by the Undertaker. Another one to the back there of the dead man. It's just an exchange of rights and lefts, elbows, knees, boots, you name it. They're just throwing everything they've got at each other. Here comes the boot. KO's got to be hurting. Got to be hurting. Undertaker slowing though. Undertaker trying his best just to hang on. Can he stay in this match? Kevin in the corner. Undertaker, what's he thinking now? He's got Kevin Owens off the top of the rope here. Kevin though with a counter. Taker's dazzled and dazed, and a cannonball through the air off the top. What a move by Kevin Owens, but a kick out by the dead man. Quickly kicking out just to send a bit of a statement there. Undertaker on one knee. And Kevin Owens, he's got him. Slams him down, rolls through, and Undertaker with a takedown of his own. The dead man hanging on, is he? He's got him by the throat now. Undertaker, chokeslam, he catches out Kevin Owens. KO though with a counter, the boot to the face. The chokeslam will not work tonight. Owens has still got more in the tank. Owens is still fighting. The dead man trying to hang in there himself. Kevin Owens with those hammer fists right into the skull of the dead man. Not sure that's going to get him the win though, but what it will do is just wear down the dead man that little bit more. The cover again, no. Undertaker, is he on his last legs right now? Are we about to see the end of the dead man's WrestleMania streak? Perhaps even the end of his career here in Universe Mode. Undertaker. Oh, thump to the eye by KO. Come on, ref. Oh, Kevin. Wanted the pop-up powerbomb. He used the thump to the eye. Wanted to follow it up. Undertaker with a counter. Kevin Owens couldn't capitalize on the blatant cheat. And now the dead man will make him pay for it. With a tombstone pile driver, he'll hook the leg just to be safe. And the Undertaker does it again. An historic streak continues. A valiant effort from Kevin Owens, but the immortality of the Undertaker streak lives on. The dead man remains on top. The dead man's legacy is intact, and he caps off a tremendous season. Only a handful of matches, but every time we saw him, every appearance, so meaningful, so important, so crucial. And Kevin Owens found that out tonight. Kevin, he tried his best. He's gone back to his old ways, and it nearly worked tonight. In the last stage of the match, he hit a thump to the eye of the Undertaker and went for the pop-up powerbomb, but the Undertaker found a counter. Maybe out of instinct, he grabbed the leg of Owens, went for the tombstone, and hit it. It could have gone the other way, but the Undertaker victorious once again at the biggest stage of them all. Victorious at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. The Universal Championship is on the line. Seth Rollins meets Samoa Joe one-on-one. Samoa Joe has recently embraced the rage. Now Samoa Joe is out to rewrite the wrongs that happened to him earlier on the season and finally capture his first Universal Championship. Can Joe do it, or will Rollins remain the man? Let's take a look at how this all came to be. Brothers in arms fighting together to defeat a common enemy, both looking to accomplish the same goal, both wanting to be champion. They forged different paths, with Samoa Joe winning the Money in the Bank briefcase at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Seth Rollins would be on a roll, defeating everybody in his way, but disaster would strike. Samoa Joe would cash in the Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam, and his world would come crashing down. Seth Rollins would continue to rise all the way to the Universal Championship, and that meant there was only one thing for Samoa Joe to do, and that was to embrace the rage. So here we go, the main event of WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship. Here comes Samoa Joe. What a season it has been for Samoa Joe, filled with highs and devastating lows. Joe, a Money in the Bank briefcase winner, cashed in Money in the Bank at SummerSlam only to lose. He lost that match against Goldberg. Unsuccessful cash-in. Ever since, it's been his journey. It's been his mission to get the Universal Championship. He had an opportunity. He failed. And won at No Mercy. Couldn't get the job done. And he had to wait until TLC. He had to go all the way to the final of the Universal Championship TLC tournament. And he made it to the end, only to lose to his opponent tonight, Seth Rollins. Now Joe, look at the focus in his eyes. He's ready for this He wants this more than anything. He wants to win here tonight. Samoa Joe is ready for a fight. Samoa Joe is ready to go. Samoa Joe has already lost once to Seth Rollins. Will it be twice? Well, here he comes, the Universal Champion, multiple-time World Champion here in Universe Mode. Two-time WWE Champion, one-time Universal Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion. Just missing the Intercontinental Championship. Seth Rollins in the building tonight. We heard from him earlier on tonight, the focus that he had and how much this match meant to him. He thought Samoa Joe was a friend. He thought he was an ally, someone he could trust. But that trust was broken. And now Rollins is ready for some payback. He's had to wait since TLC to get it. But on the biggest stage of them all, he walks into WrestleMania as the Universal Champion after defeating John Cena at the Royal Rumble. And he was able to survive the Elimination Chamber as well. Seth Rollins, here tonight. Your champion, the man. And he's looking to burn it down tonight. Samoa Joe looking to embrace the rage that has got him this far. Can it get him all the way to that championship around his waist? All eyes on Rollins tonight. All eyes on the Universal Champion. Seth Rollins looks more ready than ever. He's been to the WrestleMania main event once before on a losing occasion. He lost in a triple threat match back in Season 2. Now Rollins is ready and he's looking for redemption. Looking to beat Joe here tonight. The Universal Championship on the line. Championship they've had, formerly known as the World Heavyweight Championship, the big gold belt, now transformed into the Universal Championship. And it's a title Samoa Joe is desperate to get. He's desperate to become a world champion. It hasn't happened yet. He's been waiting for his chance. He won the Money in the Bank contract, and we all thought he was going to do it from that. But at SummerSlam, it came crashing down, and it's been a journey ever since to get to the top. And he's finally made it here. It's taken him this long, but the redemption of Samoa Joe could be about to happen tonight. Or will Seth Rollins be able to complete another terrific season and cap it off with one more big win in your WrestleMania main event? We're underway. Joe versus Rollins as Samoa Joe with a good start there with the Uranagi. Two of the best right now on Raw, and a bitter rivalry has been going on for quite some time. Samoa Joe laying out Seth Rollins, heading into the build-up of WrestleMania. Able to hit that muscle buster. Set the coke-heated clutch on Rollins, been able to make Seth Rollins tap out. Samoa Joe, you'd have to say, comes into WrestleMania with a bit of an advantage here as Rollins, early cover, kick out. Seth Rollins, he's pumped up. He's ready to go tonight. He knows how big of a match this is as Joe shuts that down. Samoa Joe with a new look about him, and that's the look that Samoa Joe might be looking to use. A new look, a new start, a fresh beginning for Joe. As now connects with some strikes here. Have to wonder what the future is for Samoa Joe if he loses here tonight. Will he look to get the trade over to Smackdown, try over there? As Seth Rollins taking over the top. Because as we've seen, sometimes it's just that one guy you can't beat on a brand. We've seen that, with Kevin Owens and Goldberg. He just couldn't beat Goldberg, and it sent him, spiraling down. I don't think it's going to happen to Samoa Joe, but sometimes it's just that one champion you can't beat, no matter how hard you try. You just have to wait for him to lose that championship. And Samoa Joe, one loss to Rollins already. He'll be thinking to himself, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I hope that I'm not stuck on Raw and Rollins is still champion. I just can't beat him. Because they're going to make for a long waiting time. Samoa Joe with a good start here in this matchup so far. Both men just warming up to it, getting into gear. Joe's got a hold of Seth Rollins, looking to pick him up and slam him down. Maybe on the top of the turnbuckle he will. Samoa Joe now Right hand to Rollins. From behind, misses out though as Seth Rollins with a few elbow strikes. And now Rollins met with some of his own. Samoa Joe. It's a hold of Seth, but lands on his feet to Seth. The agile Seth Rollins now picks up Joe and slams him down. Beautifully executed with Falcon Arrow. That's what Rollins is all about. That's the issue that Samoa Joe faces. Seth Rollins can turn a bad situation into a good one so quickly. And Rollins, you know, when you think about it, he might be one of the great superstars in Universe Mode history. The run that he had when he first won his WWE Championship back all the way in Season 2 of Universe Mode was tremendous. United States Champion, and won the championship in a big Fatal 4-Way match, beating Randy Orton, The Rock, Triple H. Some big names in there. Followed up with a Hell in a Cell, 6-man Hell in a Cell matchup victory there as well, beating some more big names. Rollins has got a knack for winning big matches, got a knack for beating some of the top opponents, and that's the danger if you're a Samoa Joe. Seth Rollins certainly has the ability to step up here. Seth Rollins was a young gun rising through the ranks there, but now he's certainly solidified as a top star here on Raw, the man here on Raw. 3 times he's been to the top. It's been impressive. And Joe slamming down Rollins. Samoa Joe just wants a taste of it. He's just desperate to get there once. That's why Samoa Joe has embraced the rage, because Samoa Joe has been frustrated. He just can't seem to get there no matter what he does, no matter how hard he tries. He's played it by the book. He's waited his turn. He's waited. It just hasn't worked out for him. When he lost to Seth Rollins at TLC, he just snapped. Something came out of Samoa Joe that we've never seen before. A side of him where he just unleashed a vicious assault on Rollins, taking him down, hurting Seth Rollins. We all thought for a moment that Rollins might not even make it to the Royal Rumble to defend his championship against John Cena. Samoa Joe tried to make it to the Rumble to be the man to get that rematch, but John Cena beat Samoa Joe, and Joe had to wait even longer to get that opportunity. As Rollins now rolls through and hits the boot there, the super kick on the jaw. And the reason why Samoa Joe is here is because he won a 6-man elimination chamber match. And the last guy he beat, The Undertaker. He made The Undertaker pass out, submit with that Kokita clutch. A clutch that has just been, well, no one's been able to find an answer for. It's been so lethal, so deadly. As has these 3. Here comes the suplexes, the trio of them. The full Nelson, the German, the full Nelson, and now another German to follow it up. Joe, can he put Rollins away? He's in trouble, and a kick out just. Referee says just 2, and that's close indeed. Now Joe, look at the boots right to the face of Rollins. Now the stomp. Seth Rollins now up to his feet. Samoa Joe swept off his own. And now Rollins fired up here. Joe had all the offense for that last couple of exchanges there. And Rollins desperately trying to get himself going in this matchup here. Right now, Samoa Joe with the advantage, but Rollins looking to bounce back into it. That's what Rollins is all about trying to persevere and hang in there. And it works out so well for him on many occasions, but right now, Samoa Joe taunting away to the fans. That's going to cost him here. Backslide could be it for Joe. And a kick out at 2.5. Wow. Very close there for Rollins. Rollins nearly with the upset win there. And surprise victory. Now Seth. Perhaps going for that ripcord knee. Can't find it. Joe now with the right hand. Coming after Rollins. Seth Rollins now has Samoa Joe. Picks him up. And a neck breaker there. Joe goes down. Rollins, can he take advantage? Seth Rollins wondering what his next move is going to be. What does Seth do now? He's got a good opportunity here to capitalize on any momentum he's been able to build. Can he keep Samoa Joe out of this? Seth Rollins with a boot to the midsection of Joe and connects with a boot there of his own. The crowd continue to support Seth Rollins tonight. Samoa Joe's down in the moment. Can Seth take advantage? Here's the cover. The hook in the leg as well. Joe's down with a kick out. Another superstar has been able to really hit that first big strike in this match. Joe has come close, but Rollins now looking for a blockbuster, finds it. Rollins been looking for that curb stomp, the pedigree, or the ripcord knee. That's the thing about Rollins. Got so many ways he can beat you with. Joe, the coquetted clutch, the muscle buster, perhaps even the suplexes as well. Now with a knee there by Rollins. Leaps off the top with the knee. Beat you with that as well if he wants to. But Joe countering, and now Samoa Joe just looking down at his opponent, just staring down at Rollins, who's at his mercy right now. Joe knows that he's taking his time here. Going to allow Rollins to get to his feet. Is that a mistake there? Now Joe has a hold of Rollins. Front face lock. The knee. Oh, caught Rollins badly there in the midsection. That chest as well. And oh, Rollins bounces off the turnbuckle. Caught that hard. Now again bounces off of it. Joe, more strikes there. And Rollins again into the turnbuckle. And now Samoa Joe. Oh, look out, no! Coquetted clutch! Locked in! Coquetted clutch locked in by Joe! Rollins nowhere to go! Rollins is going to try and find a counter here, or he will tap out. He's got it really wrenched in now. And Joe losing his grip on the hold, and perhaps losing a bit of gas himself, but Rollins could be out. This is the rage that Samoa Joe has talked about. He might even look to just punish Rollins even further. The cover now. He's going to try his luck here. Is Rollins out of it? Oh, he just got the shoulder up. And Joe asking the referee, was that 3? It certainly was close. The referee saying it was just 2, Joe, but a little bit more and you had him. It's now Rollins. Rolls through. Here we go. Super kick to the jaw again. Joe wasting a little bit too much time. May pay the price. And now the shoulder into Seth Rollins again. Heads collide. Seth Rollins taking off his feet again. Samoa Joe. He's got a hold of Rollins now, dragging him towards the other side. On the ropes now. Joe taunting away before he does this. The clothesline to the outside of the ring. Rollins goes down. Not the first time we've seen that happen before to Seth Rollins. And a harsh landing for Rollins. He's able to get back to his feet though and continue the fight. Seth Rollins now up on the shoulders. Samoa Joe. What can he produce? Hangs up Rollins. A desperate Joe looking to win the Universal Championship. Seth Rollins wants to stay at the top. He's worked so hard to get there. Doesn't want to let it go now. Joe, snap suplex into the cover. Will this be enough? Rollins down. Joe, the 2. The thing about that is though, Samoa Joe not letting up, not giving it up yet. Just going to keep on going. Going to keep the pressure on. Now Rollins has a hold of Samoa Joe. Picks him up. Right hand, Rollins now from behind, misses out though, perhaps thinking about the knee. Samoa Joe maybe thinking about suplexes. Rollins ready for it as well. Elbows of his own. Joe, right hand, now Samoa Joe. Look out, oh! Full Nelson into the suplex. Joe down to a knee, struggling just a touch. But that one caught Seth Rollins really well there. Rollins hurting. Can Joe keep this up? You can see just slowing things down just a little bit because of the fact he's just tiring a touch now. Joe off his feet again. Now Seth Rollins, right hand. Rollins now. There's the knee. The ripcord knee. Cover. But Joe had a hand on the rope. Referee said you got to break it, Seth. Seth Rollins thought for a moment he had it with that ripcord knee. Thought about going to the top, decided against it, instead coming after Samoa Joe back in the middle of the ring. Joe with a counter. Maybe Rollins should have went up the top of the rope. Joe was down, and oh, what a clothesline. Joe taunting the fans again. The fans that he turned his back on. Let's not forget about that. Samoa Joe, beloved by the fans. The work that he did, helping take down the NWO at Survivor Series. He gained the respect of the fans, but he threw it all away as he tried to get that Universal Championship that he failed to acquire, and he's done whatever it took to get back into this position as he hits the Samoan drop. And now Samoa Joe taunts again to the fans. He's just got no mercy right now. He's beating up Rollins and telling everybody about it. Stretching the body of Seth Rollins now with a head loosely applied there. That lock didn't quite have the grip. Rollins' head slipping out. Joe needed to reassess, and Seth Rollins able to find a counter anyways. And now Samoa Joe from behind. German suplex. Oh boy, here comes 3. There's the second. And now the third. Joe with another German. Here it comes. Rollins is hurting now. This is dangerous times for Seth Rollins. Joe. The fans are getting a little bit worried. Samoa Joe, what can he do? But Rollins had to. Big counter there by Seth. Seth trying to get back to his feet. And now Joe has Seth against the ropes and again to the outside. Joe just having a field day. Loving beating up Seth Rollins right now. And just loving to tell everybody about it. Rollins is down to the outside hurting. Samoa Joe can do whatever the hell he wants right now. In complete control. Seth Rollins is down again. The STO. Has it? Seth Rollins got any fight left? Into the steel steps. Samoa Joe, is he on the verge of winning a championship? Oh! Rollins tossed onto the corner of the steel steps. Could even have a cut on his back after that. Count of 7 now. Joe blocks that spinning lariat. Rollins has got to get in the ring, so does Joe. And they don't want to lose by count out. Now Joe wants to get back out there. Rollins not following though. Joe has to come back in. And oh, what a slam! What a slam there by Samoa Joe. Picks up Seth Rollins and down he went. Excellent stuff by Samoa Joe, but Rollins looking for the comeback now. Here comes Seth Rollins. Sling blade. Is this the beginning of a comeback from Seth? Has he got anything left? Seth now looking for the pedigree. Here comes the pedigree. Rollins to beat him. Can he retain? No cover though by Seth. Is that a mistake? Shrugged off there by Joe. Right hand there by Seth. Another one. Now, ripcord knee. Joe's down. Cover, but the hand on the rope again. Oh, the hand that saves Samoa Joe's day. Seth Rollins can't believe it. He might have to look for the curb. Stop. Oh, what about that? Off the second, splashes through, lands out of Samoa Joe. The ripcord knee isn't quite working out for him. The referee a little bit more aware of it because of what happened against Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins recently on Raw, where the ripcord hit the head of Kevin Owens. His head was on the rope, and the referee counted the 3 regardless, so the referee put on a bit more notice about that tonight. He's straight away on top of it, and Samoa Joe's hand is close to the ropes. He's been able to stop it. It's now Joe. Oh no! Here comes the Muscle Buster! And Samoa Joe might be about to make Seth Rollins pay for his mistakes. The Muscle Buster! Samoa Joe! Can this be enough? Joe beats Rollins. Samoa Joe, the new Universal Champion, tonight defeats Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe is your champion. Samoa Joe has done it. Samoa Joe, for the first time, has won the major championship. It's taken him a long time to get here. You might not like the way that he got here in the end, but you have to respect the fact that he got the job done here tonight. Rollins had a chance. If that ripcord knee didn't land too close to the ropes, if he had been more aware of Samoa Joe's hand and stopped him from reaching the ropes, well, I think Rollins is getting his hand raised tonight. But as it stands, Samoa Joe is your new Universal Champion, and that is your WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. WrestleMania is done and dusted. Season number 4 of Universe Mode is complete. Season number 5 begins very, very soon with the draft. Which superstars will change brands? We're going to find out the next time we come your way here on Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed WrestleMania, please leave a like on it. Let's It's a big goal, but can we hit 1,000 likes? Please, it'd be fantastic to hit that goal, just so I know that you guys have been enjoying the episodes. Season 5 of Universe Mode is going to be bigger and better. I know Season 4 ended a little bit slow, but this time, Season 5 is going to be huge. We'll be back better than ever. We've got some big stuff planned, so make sure you don't miss the upcoming episodes. And so you don't miss any, make sure you do subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BrendenPlayz. Leave a like on the Facebook page. BrendenPlayz is the name. And of course, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming Universe Mode episodes first over on Twitch. That'll be starting hopefully very, very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an event it was. If you enjoyed it and you watched the entire show, let me know your favorite match in the comment section down below. And while you're there, if you watched the entire show, let me know that you did by putting the word Mania in the comment section down below. It's been a tremendous season. I've really enjoyed this one. Season 5 is going to be big. I hope that you stick around for it. Make sure you check out the forums, BrendenPlayz.com/forums, some more BrendenPlayz. While you're there, check out BrendenPlayz.com. In the coming week or two, we're going to have everything updated there with the new rosters, with the championship history and everything like that as well. So I apologize for that, but more coming soon. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next episode, which will be the draft.